listening to Sexpot Radio. Now, here's Jenny Cush.
Welcome, everyone. This is Sexpot Radio on this lovely Tuesday night. Tonight in the studio, we have beautiful Miss Katie Jenkins.
Hello.
And we also have the lovely Lucy Zombie from Jersey. And we also have Reverend Jeremy Blaze here in the studio.
Who's not so lovely.
He's totally lovely in a scruffy kind of way. So tonight on the radio... Whoa. All right, tonight on the show, we're going to be covering a couple of subjects. You guys are fucking with me. It's like charades.
It is, we were, but it's all good now.
Okay, I'm all
good.
confused. All right, anyway, we will be discussing the promiscuity of band members as their careers blossom and grow.
So are you saying that we're going to discuss the fact that band members like to fuck whoever will fuck them because they get more popular and there's all kinds of vagina just flying like fucking suction?
Well, because that vagina's like, fuck me. Come on, you're going to be famous someday, just fuck me. What the fuck?
Well, no, famous someday, that's more like...
Right. Oh, you're so famous, you performed in front of 15 people this weekend. Woo!
Right,
fuck
yeah,
me.
but we're talking the people that band... Duh.
Wait,
That's all I can say is
wait,
duh.
what?
No, just duh.
Duh? Duh
Like people start out because they're like, oh, I like the music, and then they get all kinds of sweet sex, and they're like, well, I think I'm going to have sex with all these women.
Right.
And I'm going to keep playing, and I'm going to play bigger shows, and I'm going to fuck a whole lot more women, and I don't know, I've been around it, I've seen it, it's cool.
Really?
That's all I'm going to say.
I don't know, it seems kind of cool, but not, like...
Well, it depends on what your definition of cool is. It gets kind of trashy, but it's kind of fun, you know, it's raining vagina, it's hard to say, no thanks tonight, I'm just going to go home and jerk off.
Right.
You know, it's just why, you know? Yeah.
Interesting. So we will actually be talking to a lead singer from a local band. See what that's all about.
Right on.
Woo. But anyway, he's been begging me to like be on the show all day. All day. Like text messages, Facebooking me, like, come on, like just can I call in? Can you call me?
What time?
I know, he's hitting up Katie wanting to know what time this is all going down. So yeah, anyway, we'll also be talking about the sexualization of an entire generation of preteen American girls and how society pretty much fully accepts that and promotes it.
You mean like how when you go to Target or Walmart and there's big giant banners of like a 12-year-old that looks like maybe a 19-year-old?
A 19-year-old stripper?
Possibly, yes.
Usually?
Yes.
I was doing
and then
a
it's
little,
in the preteen section.
I was doing
like,
a little research on the subject today, and I found that actually the price of the skimpy clothing is a lot cheaper than more appropriate attire for teenage girls.
Well, how bizarre. That's usually backwards.
So, you know,
usually it's, you know, a guy's t-shirt's $30, a woman's t-shirt's $45.
It's these
it's half
weird
the amount of material.
perverts that are designing the clothes that want to see 12-year-olds walking around looking like adults.
Which is
and they
freaky.
make it cheaper.
Because I have a 12-year-old daughter, and I'd just punch a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. I have a 15-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old son.
Yeah, but 15-year-old, like she's
right.
Just you gotta make her violent. We just gotta teach her to be, you know.
It's scary.
Violent.
Really scary having a 15-year-old this day and age. Like,
yes.
It's kind of hard out there.
It was scary being one.
I'm like, you're dealing with that? You're only 15.
Geez.
Like, what the hell?
For sure.
It's just totally crazy. But yeah, you know, people seem to be all right with that. I mean,
well, it should be an
I don't
interesting conversation.
Miley Cyrus is all I gotta say. She's only famous when she's Hannah Montana. Anyway, and then also here with Lucy in the studio, we're gonna give you all some blowjob tips.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Well, all right. That's a hell of an
You threw
introduction.
it out there.
I put it there.
It's gonna happen. So we're gonna talk a little bit about our new studio here at iCannabis Radio.
It has walls, and a ceiling.
It's got some walls and some foam stuff.
And a door.
On the walls.
There's a door.
We're actually not talking about this because I'm bored or anything. We're actually located down on Evans and Bel Air-ish, right?
We're just south of that way
Over.
and a little bit west of over there.
And the studio used to serve a different purpose. This particular room probably has jizz everywhere.
Hey, man, are you gonna like
Everywhere.
give some kind of build up, man?
I am.
Was there naughty stuff? Oh my god.
There was.
Oh my
Somebody suggested bringing a black light in today and checking things
Ew.
out. Should
No.
we not? I don't know.
Do you really want to?
I don't think I want to know.
Like, if you're just stuck being somewhere, how much truth do
I
you really
don't
want?
want this room to glow like it's radiated.
Sunglasses.
And it very well could. It very well could.
It
just
could.
radiate.
But so I need to do a little bit more research on this because I'd like to know exactly what was recorded in here.
Like
I'd
what
to
kind of
see
porn
it.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Like, was there?
So yeah, this room used to be used for making porn.
So, where we're sitting, there could very well be some. You know, there's just the thoughts
I
are
just
endless.
spilled my
Like,
water
right?
on my face.
If you've looked at porn online, it's very possible that it's happened in this very room that we're in right
I
now.
can't imagine this being made up as a room for porn.
Meh.
Like,
Meh.
I
Sorry.
guess it could be
There might be.
bestiality. It is kind of a
Had
small
different
room.
carpet, probably.
You got the big
Right.
door window right
Fuzzier.
I
there.
hope
Maybe
so.
there was a sheep fuckery.
Maybe a little shag carpet, some, going on.
Got the people watching in there.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
the people watching, like, the director's room, and then we also have the camera window up on this end over here for watching from the camera room.
There you go.
So, okay, so even more weird is to think that it's quite possible that at any point in time in any of our lives, we have watched, banged, fingered, done something to a porn made in this very room, and we'll never know.
That's awesome.
Just wanted
I'm
to
going
put
to
that out
do
there.
research and find out.
I am as
Like,
well.
I intend
History.
to watch something that was filmed in this room, like on
Maybe
the
we
next
could
show.
all watch it together.
On the next show. We will just totally watch some porn that was made in this office, and if we can't find any, we might just
We
have
could
to
bring
make
in
Make our
some-
own. All right.
Right? We could bring in some outside porn stars and
We
say,
do
please,
have a
show
good
us how this room
camera,
works.
right? So yeah, we
I-
can totally do that.
That would be splendid. That's
They-
the joy of freedom online right now, and
Right.
if we all bond together, we can keep it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Because freedom's awesome.
Freedom's absolutely awesome. Unfortunately, here in America, we have more of an illusion of freedom.
Yeah, but see, we could still fuck in the studio and be on air, and it's okay.
Right, but if I wanted to go fuck on the street, I couldn't. So therefore, I do not
Just
have my
don't get
freedom
caught.
to get fucked anywhere I want.
Right. Well,
Dude, I'll get caught. Like,
it's
that's just my
freedom
luck.
is only applicable in some areas.
Right. Well, I want freedom everywhere.
Yeah.
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 Off the grid, baby. Off the grid.
That doesn't constitute everywhere.
Everywhere I am.
Freedom is everywhere
Okay.
you want to be.
So I had this gentleman walk into the shop down at Mad Hatter Smoke Shop the other day, and he informed me. He just like parked on the sidewalk, and we're like, dude, that's not a parking spot. And he goes, I have declared myself my own country, so I can park wherever the fuck I want.
He was sovereign.
Yeah, he was sovereign, and he's like, and I don't have to pay taxes. I was like, what? I can do this?
And then he bought some screens.
Then he bought screens and paid tax on it.
Which is good because technically you can attack him, and if the officer says, well, you can't fight, no, I am attacking a sovereign nation. This is
He's a
actually an
terrorist.
act of
He
war.
came at me, bro.
Right?
And so,
This is my country fighting his country right now.
right, so it would have to supersede standard
Right.
police law.
Right. Absolutely. Dude, it was weird. Like, he was just all cocky about it and shit, too. And I just
It
had to
was
giggle
weird.
because he paid tax on the screens.
I'm glad I witnessed that.
He's like, I don't even pay my taxes. Like, I don't have to pay taxes.
Well, and he doesn't have to pay taxes,
cost
but
you
when
5
he's
cents.
but he's traveling to a foreign
Right,
land
right.
then, so
So he
he's
has to
purchasing
pay
goods
that
in a
tax
foreign land.
there.
He's got to pay the tax of the
The
land.
foreign land of Colorado.
Like, but as a sovereign, he doesn't have to pay taxes. I mean, the IRS may see things
He didn't even
differently.
have his vehicle licensed. I really hope that he gets pulled over.
Well, that's not cool. Like, you
I
gotta-
have to pay for my license, and I would get pulled over if I didn't do that. So
you don't-
Amen.
You don't have to.
he's traveling in my country. He doesn't matter. He's not in his own country.
Go back to your own
He needs
country.
to go back in his house.
Yeah.
That is his sovereign land.
But the bank probably owns his property.
It's all bringing his property up on my property and shit. What the hell?
Carrying around that sovereign country is hard to do.
right? It's kind of a large sovereign country, so whatever.
So
Anyway, speaking of going,
there's
things
a lot
that
of
go
sex
on,
jokes in
there
there.
are.
Load going, populating.
Speaking of,
What are you doing? I'm depopulating the country.
see, that's why you should be on camera.
No.
Jeremy's over here beating off in the corner. It's all right.
Oh, sweet. Now I'm on camera slapping my neck. Oh, fuck yeah. Well, but technically that's beating meat. So.
Oh, baby. Okay, anyway, speaking of things that happen at head shops and not the beating of your meat.
Right.
I just want to throw out a couple of rules for people.
Rules?
Number one, do not come into a smoke shop and say bong. I'm so sick of people. So I need one of those tobacco bongs. Really?
Right, if you're going to say tobacco, say pipe.
Sounds legit.
I need a tobacco bong.
I need one of those fancy water tobacco.
To smoke my tobacco in.
Or better yet, learn.
Don't you love smoking
learn
tobacco
the
in
names of
those?
the glass. Learn the company that makes them. Like, let me see that Sheldon Black up there or not. Let me see that tobacco bong. And if you happen to need a crack pipe, don't ask for a crack pipe.
But you guys don't sell the alternative
We
to crack pipes either.
Do not.
No.
We do not sell incense burners, tweaker tubes,
None of it.
crack pipe, meth pipe, whatever you want to call it. Don't ask for it.
No, but there may be bath salts coming in the future, I
No.
believe. No? I thought we were talking about the from Bed Bath Supply.
We should
Like
do that,
carrying
but I
legitimate
don't think
bath
that
salts?
would fly.
I think it'd be
Like, I think we
fantastic.
should
You have all
a
the different
bath
colors,
salt
the
and
reds, the
lotion
greens.
and body spray and
I
stuff.
think you should
Yes.
mess with people.
It'll be our hooker
like, you
corner.
want bath salt too?
If they want to buy it, dude, and you let stupid sort itself out.
It'll
We've
be our
discussed
hooker
this.
cleanup corner. Cleaning up the streets one at a time. We'll have lotion, shampoo, body washes, and bath salts.
Let's do it.
I'm already
Hose.
trying to
Hose.
talk Paul
The
into
travel
putting,
size, so they can
Right?
use it for one night at a time.
I'm already trying to talk Paul into putting out a hooker fountain. So, like, it's just a beautiful, gorgeous fountain where hookers can just squat and clean their ass when they're done.
like a bidet.
Yeah, right. But really big, so they have to, like, take their clothes off to do it.
But if they're just wearing their hooker skirt, it'll be all day.
Yeah, it's all right anyway.
Yeah.
But like the doggy cleanup stations where you have the plastic bag, like we'll just have a little pump soap, put in a quarter, get your soap, wash yourself,
Sweet.
just so you can be cleaned up for the next guy that stops at your stop sign. We have
Fucking A.
one that just like stands and leans on the stop sign now. Like, it's awesome. I actually yelled at one dude. I'm like, use protection. Pup was like, I can't believe you just said that. I'm like, dude should wrap it up. Like, I saw her take off with like 8 other guys today. I haven't seen her go to her motel room once.
Ooh.
Nasty. But, whatever. It is what it is. Everybody's got to make money. But I still support legalizing prostitution in the United States and actually making these women get checked out. Don't you think?
I do think.
I think that hookers should have mandatory STD testing. They should have to be licensed to be prostitutes.
Like in Nevada.
Like in Amsterdam, I used to live there.
Right. So, like, you pay a fee. You get
Yeah.
licensed in the state that you're
Yeah.
in. You have to go get STD screening before you can actually
They do
go
it once
work.
a year.
I think they bumped that up to every 6 months
Good.
now. Honestly, I think it should be every 3.
Yes.
I mean, like,
They bang a lot of people.
a lot.
A lot.
And a lot of people should get screening done too, especially if they're out banging a lot of hookers.
Exactly.
Because, you don't want to pass that along to other people. And, if you're in a relationship or something, you don't want to pass that on to somebody you might love. Even though you just got to go fuck a hooker once in a while. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Now, I suppose we could always
Right.
discuss why would people need to go fuck a hooker?
I don't know. Maybe fucking a hooker's fun.
Well, duh. But why?
Because she's not going to call you tomorrow
All right.
Well,
She's gonna leave when you pay her.
Which is
You
like-
hope, right?
Right.
Well, they'll just keep trying to charge you more. So it's better if.
Why would they want to stick around?
Right. You've paid them. You fucking succeeded. Get the fuck out.
So yeah, for whatever reason, just protection.
So dudes, like for guys that are listening, why do you think that guys would, why would you fuck a hooker? Every guy would.
Everyone should answer
dudes are
that
always like,
for
no.
us on
Why
the
would
show.
you
I would
fuck
never
a
fuck a
hooker?
hooker. I would never fuck a
Question
hooker.
of the week. Why,
Why would you
fuck a hooker?
Why would you turn to a hooker? My reason would be simple. It's somebody that you could just thoroughly disrespect.
Oh yeah, for
blow a
sure.
load in her ass, punch her in the back of the head, throw some money on her fucking chest, and fucking leave.
Right?
Because
Poop on
we
her
spend
chest
most
if
of
you
our
want.
Sure.
that may you get the cops.
I cost a little more.
Extra $20.
right. You never
And
know.
a shower, hopefully.
A golden shower.
But we spend so much time of our lives trying to please a woman, trying to be respectful, and trying to do the right thing that, if I'm going to pay for it, I'm going to fucking treat you not right.
Some women like to be not treated right when they're
The women with
fucked,
daddy
like-
issues, yeah.
So then you got to ask,
Yeah.
would you try to find one that wants to be treated right? Like, I would have to go for one that's like a Cherry Creek hooker. One that's real high class, one that, because
Right.
one that's not high class, one that,
Hey,
like you said,
My
would,
Colfax hookers are high class, I'll have you know. They wear sparkly things.
okay.
Shiny means class. I'm sorry.
Okay. I was thinking
it's
more.
been the same gold jumpsuit for 3 weeks,
Why don't-
but
I'm not really sure what I was thinking. I don't really know, but still, it's the whole.
Right. No,
You know.
I get what you mean. Like,
that's why,
class
you know,
your
you've-
neighborhood,
right,
class your
that-
hookers.
The classier the hooker, the worse I want to treat her. I mean, is that fucked up?
It's like a Hallmark card right there.
Right.
The classier the hooker,
The worse I want to treat her. Like, is that fucked up? Like, that feels fucked
We
up
need
to
to
say
make-
it, but when I think
Dude,
about it, it's not.
We
because
need to make Sexpot Radio t-shirts. I'll say that.
Yes.
that would be cool. I would totally sport one.
I'll remember this when I listen to the show tomorrow.
Do and,
We'll make
and jot it down.
t-shirts.
Just,
Yeah,
just
for
jot
sure.
it down.
I know a guy who knows a guy whose mom makes t-shirts, so
Nice.
Good.
yeah.
Nice. I always thought it would be a sweet T-shirt if it said "bored." Oh, try sucking a cock.
Try violating a woman.
Right. Well, that sounds more like, hey, rape somebody. But
Right.
I
I'll
guess
figure
it
it
just
out.
depends on. We could
Yeah,
probably twist
we'll
it around
tweak it
to
around.
make it sound not so threatening. Like angry and violent.
Right.
See that woman over there? Go poke her in the butt.
So anyway. So,
Don't read
yeah.
my shirt.
So
What?
you just want to wait, what were we
I'm not
talking
saying
about?
that I want to.
Well, no. Like, but
Just saying we were discussing
a
like
reason
what would be
to.
the reason to get a hooker? Like, why would you get a hooker? I mean, maybe for married men, it's because they just need something different. I mean, it could be any number of
yeah,
reasons.
for
I just
sure.
thought that my reason was funny. I don't know. I wanted to bring it up.
your reason's good.
It's quality. It's fucked
fine.
up, but
It's a little fucked up, but
if you're paying for it, you're trying to
you're
get what you
paying
want.
for what you want.
We don't need animals. I don't need other people in there.
It
I just
doesn't
want a
matter.
high class hooker that I can
I can
treat
disrespect.
like a low class. For every woman that's ever fucked me over in my life, I want to be able to take it out on this woman. Not violently. Mind anybody. But just
angry
like
sex.
right for all the women that I've ever had to take out and had to take to that nice restaurant or had to
Just
put up with
choke
their
a
shit,
bitch.
or even for all the women in life that we just have to put up with. Period. Whether it's cops, ex-wives,
Your mother.
ex-girlfriends.
Right.
I try not to associate moms and sex, but
Right.
but it had to happen for us to get here. So I don't know, but
So
whatever.
I'm told.
So it's one of those things that,
Right.
and it'd be really cool if she was role playing a position of power.
Right.
That would be even better. So if she was high class, so that when she goes home, she's going home in a Porsche, like nice car.
Right.
Like a school principal. Or
After you pooped on her.
Totally just shit on her chest. Just right,
Awesome.
right on
She's
the.
just gonna go crawl in her Porsche. Don't even give her a shower. You're on your own. Here's some
Showers
wet wipes.
cost extra.
I need a discount if you're getting a shower.
Now this depends. Are you doing this at your place or her place?
Right. I wouldn't do it. I would never do it at my place.
At your place, you
No.
don't dump on her chest because then she's gonna roll over and smear it into your bed.
No, it's because she knows where you live.
And that's even worse. That's why you have to go. Is this appropriate to talk about on the
Yeah,
radio? Like,
of
is it inappropriate?
No,
Or
this is totally
appropriate?
appropriate for this show.
We might be helping some people out, in fact.
Well, I would hope so.
Never take a hooker home.
I would hope so. No,
No.
don't ever take
Never.
a hooker back to your own place.
Right
There's a
back
lot of
Absolutely
crazy
not.
bitches out there, and you don't want some crazy ass bitch hooker.
So is this
Bitches
hooker
be
etiquette
crazy.
101 or how to
This is
treat a
now
hooker etiquette 101?
This went from what not to say in a glass shop.
So
To
how to treat a hooker? Nice. Katie, how would you treat a hooker?
Gosh.
Like if
I
you had
don't
one
know.
night with a hooker, somebody just thinks it's your birthday, people chip in, they get you a hooker, you got one night to do whatever you
got
want with a hooker.
She just has to do anything you want her to do.
Oh my God. If she's skinnier than me, I'm going to make her go to a buffet with me. Yeah. And then I don't
You
know.
will eat, you skinny ass bitch.
Right.
Give her some X-Lax.
And then maybe I'll feel better about, just taking her to the street, let her do her thing.
Put her on a leash
and we can have
drag her through a
margaritas later.
buffet.
Yeah, for sure.
With your
Yep,
tobacco
it's
pipe.
advertising, marketing on a leash, but
That's
in a
awesome.
need to be a respectable leash.
We're dude.
That's a whole nother topic.
Huh?
Oh,
Top-
can you
top
hear
of the
me?
mic.
Oh, top of the mic.
Get on top of that
okay.
mic, Katie.
Cool, I'm here.
Sexy.
Hi. Thanks.
Get up on
I'm
that
kind of
shit.
tall. I'm kind of tall, blonde, a little ditzy, obviously.
It's all good.
Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do with Hooker. So,
Wow.
So you would take her to a buffet. Force her to
take her
eat.
to a
Take her
buffet. Yep. And both of us would eat. You know it. Jeez,
Fuck
for
yeah.
sure. And we'd probably dine a dash. if
I
we
went to
could,
Fogo
but-
de Chao today. Like, I'm down for some eating.
Are you? Man. Oh, we went to.
Like, if you're buying, I'll be your hooker.
Black Hawk. Man, have you guys done the buffets at Black Hawk? They are nuts. Oh.
Really?
Been
Super
talking
nuts.
about them lately.
Yeah.
You know,
But
just
anyway.
going up there with
We need to go. up
100
there
bucks, 200
one
bucks.
day.
Well,
Just
that's
eating
where I
like
would take a
crazy.
hooker, I guess, to eat a lot. So.
She would
Awesome.
spend all your money,
Yeah.
but you'd have to drive her up there. You'd waste your first hour in driving. The second hour, well, she's fucked.
If
You know,
Maybe
you're
she
because-
could work
feeding her-
I-70 for a bit, and then we could get a limo.
You're taking her
There you
to a casino. I'm pretty sure she can find work there to make up for the mileage.
It's true.
There's a motel.
Never underestimate a hooker either.
Right.
Jeez.
You know, they
The
got
resourceful.
will to survive.
Yes, for sure.
The world's
Very.
oldest profession.
Oh yeah, for sure. So Lucy, what would you do with a hooker for a day?
I would have a blast. That's what I'd do.
See how the question has evolved?
Right?
It was like how would you
Give us
treat
a
a hooker?
time.
And now it's like, what would
Place.
you do with a hooker for a day? Like if you had a hooker for a whole day, someone's
And
like,
you
you
had
know,
a rented car.
not
you
only is
know?
it your birthday,
I would go to Disneyland.
but you've got a car and a hooker for a whole day. Like not just an hour now,
Yes.
not just the whole hour. You can do
and
whatever
a
you
credit
want now.
card.
Okay, a whole day. Let's see. We'd go to Disney for sure. We'd ride some rides. We'd have some, sex and do our thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you can do with a hooker. I don't know.
Yep.
Not introduce you to my parents or anything, no.
Well, so you would take a hooker to Disneyland.
Yeah.
You would take a hooker to the mountains and feed her. Jenny, I don't remember what you said.
I would
and
take her.
I'm the prick of
clinic.
this whole
I would
group.
take her to the clinic for an STD test.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
That's
first
a good
step.
choice.
First step. Right on.
Free STD test day.
That was assumed, Jenny.
It's adopt a hooker day.
Yeah, okay, so she comes with a certificate of authenticity. She has just come straight from the
Yeah.
doctor. She is certified clean.
Bitch is gonna be eating some pussy, okay? That's what my day is gonna be
Yep.
after an STD test. And I might let
Yeah.
my boyfriend fuck her. I don't know.
Damn, so I wanted to blast a hooker in the ass and disrespect her. Disneyland, Black Hawk, pussy eating.
It sounds
Sounds
like
like a
you.
great weekend,
Yeah.
right?
I'm pretty
Jenny,
sure
it
if-
sounds like you and Jeremy
I
can
think-
share one this
I
weekend.
think we
you
should
know?
get a few hookers and go to Black Hawk next
I'm
weekend.
pretty
Yay!
sure.
And you guys, after I feed her, you guys can have her.
Pretty sure if there are hookers listening, no one is. They're gonna. not
Katie
pick
already
me.
used her. She better.
A whole bunch of
sleepy.
hookers
She's
are going to
so
come into Mad
sleepy.
Hatter tomorrow. Like, I heard your show last night.
Yikes.
Right, she's all, keep me away from that one guy, man. He was talking about ass blasting and donkey punching and disrespecting, and there was that one girl was saying something about pooping on the
Hey,
chest.
we could always bring
It's
her
out of
back here.
control.
Use a camera.
We could.
Reenact the 70s or
Howard
whenever
Stern, that shit.
porn
Let's
was
do it.
there. We should bring some hookers on the show and just like ask them some shit like
Attention, all Denver hookers.
Oh.
Right, would you like free tickets to be on the Sexpot radio show?
I'm just gonna put up
Come
a
on down to
sign.
Denver.
I'm gonna put up a sign at the shop tomorrow. I need a hooker for a day.
A whole day.
A whole day you're gonna be on radio, so
Gonna be
don't ask
expensive,
for any
Jenny.
money. No, I'm promoting her. It's
Yeah.
promotions for
A
her.
whole day?
Resume builder. It's a resume builder.
It's a resume builder.
Career builder.
I went on Sexpot Radio.
Put it
like,
on
to do
Monster.
Kegel
Monster.
Fuck Craigslist, right?
Blow
Yeah.
jobs.
Hookingcareer.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. There's
Where
so
pimps
much
and hookers
money.
meet up.
There's so much money to be made.
Well, dude, like sex and selling sex will never go out of style.
Right.
It's only
I'd
illegal
rather-
because it's not taxed. Like
I'd
if you were paying a
rather
How
sell
tax,
could you
it.
tax sex?
that's
Have
why the
a
IRS
punch
doesn't.
Don't
card.
say that
Yeah.
question out loud.
punch
Seriously.
card.
Right, like an IRS agent will pop out of the woodworks and be like, "Let me tell you how.
Oh, we have an answer.
We'll put a barcode on your vagina, and every time it's pounded, it's gonna scan. Beep boop beep boop beep.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
You pay by the thrust.
Every thrust.
I'm sorry. This transaction has been declined. Oh.
The cum has been rejected.
Aw.
That's good shit.
Too bad you were one stroke away from an orgasm. Fuck your day. And your hooker.
And your hooker, you know, don't waste her.
Right?
Don't waste her. I mean, if you're gonna feed her and take her to Disneyland, you gotta blow a load on her face
Somebody
somewhere.
in the
Sure.
somebody in the chat room said that you're a hero, baby.
Oh, that's my buddy Nate, dude. Nate's
it's
my
Nate.
hero.
Nate. Okay.
Nate, you're my hero, buddy.
Oh, I love Nate. I forgot that was him. Everybody with their different names.
Yeah.
I lose track. But yeah, so anyway. So that was how we would treat a hooker here on Sexpot Radio.
Absolutely.
How to treat a hooker 101. Next week, we'll teach women how to treat male hookers. Do you think very many women like hire male hookers?
Legit question.
No.
There's a show on Showtime about the escorts.
You know, sometimes I really wish that I had TV to watch. Like, I don't watch TV, so I don't know anything. I've been desensitized to the brainwashing.
Isn't it great? I go to the store and I don't even know what I want anymore because we don't have cable.
I know.
I'm like, what do I want? Oh, look at this new brand. People are like, oh, it's been there for 3 years, you know?
Right?
And I'm like, okay, whoa,
But it's cool because you come to that decision and conclusion on your own.
Right, for sure.
Which is neat. You're not like, oh, dude, I want to eat chicken. I don't know why.
Right.
Commercials
right,
all
right.
night for chicken. Fuck. See, yeah, minus
Right, for
TV. Maybe
sure.
that's it. Maybe that's why we go to the store.
why
It's
we
like,
never
what the
know
fuck
what
do
we
we
wanna
want to
eat.
eat tonight?
It's like, you know what? Actually, like, I do watch some commercials, but it's always like the weird old commercials that we used to watch when we were kids. Like, every once in a while, I just need to watch one. Like, you know, My Buddy, the commercial for the My Buddy doll. Like, I had to
Yeah.
look that up the other day. It's,
My buddy. My buddy.
Wherever
Yeah.
he goes, or wherever
I go- yeah.
goes.
And then
It's
they
a
took
Colorado thing.
and then
No,
there's
it's a
it was
fucking-
a doll when we were kids.
And then there was Kid
and there
Sister.
was Kid Sister. Oh my gosh! When we go to break, we'll have to find that.
Please do.
But
Right.
like, I watch the Double Mint Twin commercials and stuff.
Remember that stupid Juicy Fruit commercial?
Yep.
God, every. Ugh.
Juicy.
Are
fruit.
you're Colorado, Katie?
Oh, I'm originally from Nebraska.
Right.
I've only been out here for about a year and a half, I guess.
Okay, so you wouldn't remember
You
that
actually
commercial
moved
either.
here after me.
Really?
Feels like we've both been here forever.
Gosh, I know.
I've been here.
nuts.
So you've
2.5
lived in Nebraska your
years.
whole life?
Basically, well, I did a stint in Florida for Disney World. Yeah.
With a hooker?
No, just a few of my friends, which, you know, a couple of them, borderline, you know.
Maybe.
Whatever.
They were
Love those
free
girls.
hookers.
You know, whatever. It was great. So I lived in Florida for a little bit. I lived in Colorado previously, and I fell in love with it out here. And I moved back to Nebraska, back to college, and then decided that I was moving back out here no matter what. I dropped everything. I did it, and it's been the best decision I've ever made. Oh, my gosh.
Awesome.
Baller. It feels good to be in Denver, Colorado.
Oh, for
For sure. Great place.
Dude, I've only been here about 2.5 years, but I got sent out of the state for a short bit, and I fought tooth and nail to get back here. Just glad it worked out, because
Me too.
Yeah.
Montana sucks. Just so y'all know. There's good parts of Montana. Like, I can't say the whole state sucks. Their cops suck.
No, the state's pretty, but most cops suck.
Right. And that's not even the cops. Like, the people are just really two-faced. Very two-faced. Like, a lot of self-righteous people that believe that their way is the right way.
Well, that's pretty much everywhere.
But, you know, whatever.
Pretty much everywhere.
Fuck you. That's all I got to say about that.
So, to certain stupid people in Montana, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, real hard. So, yeah. Anyway, so has anyone like really followed this whole Chick-fil-A
A little bit.
What can you tell me about it?
The
Like, I haven't really.
Chick-fil-A
bad.
doesn't like gay people.
Right. Well, so this article that I found today said Chick-fil-A's brand approval rating plummets after anti-gay controversy. So was it that they were supporting a bill against anti-gay marriage? Is
Yes.
that what was going on?
Correct.
Okay, so, dude, wouldn't that be like the worst business decision, like ever?
Especially when it has
actually, like,
nothing to do with your company.
You
Absolutely.
sell chicken, shitty
Right.
chicken grown on a stick in a.
Yeah, but
friggin-
Chick-fil-A chicken's better than the other joints. Like, dude,
Yeah,
they-
that's
their
not the
chicken's-
point, though. How does chicken have to do with
Our
homosexual
chicken's
marriage?
realer
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
than the real, not real
Well,
chicken.
it doesn't-
at the other place.
Who knows about that? It's just that it tastes better.
It
looks
looks
better.
it looks a little more like chicken.
It's more
Yeah.
like, yeah, or at least tastes more like chicken.
It's unbleached chicken, maybe.
Right.
Well,
Dude,
it's
so
really
gross.
white chicken. Like, it's really good, so it may be bleached.
Oh, maybe it is then.
But I don't know. It's full of flavor. Who knows?
I don't
KFC
know,
is
like,
bleached.
We'll extract it and make some
Ugh.
I think we
concentrates, don't
should
worry.
just
Just kidding.
boycott all fast food instead of
concur.
just singling these guys
Agreed.
out.
Let's do it.
Boycott it all. Because how the hell is McDonald's the official sponsor of the fucking Olympics?
Like
Because I've ever
being
thought-
Because nothing
sponsor
keeps
of
Right,
cancer.
right.
Yeah.
Because
Totally
nothing
money,
keeps you in your
yeah.
couch or chair, like eating a shitty
Because
fucking hamburger from McDonald's.
When I eat a Big Mac, the last thing I think is I want to run 5 miles. It's more like I need to run to the nearest shitter.
Yep.
Like, McDonald's is nasty and it's not good for you. Don't eat it. Don't eat it.
McPoo from the tummy.
Jeremy told me that he was gonna eat McDonald's today on the way over here, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I didn't really want it, but I figured that was gonna be something easy, and then you got stuck in
I got
the
stuck
bank.
dealing with the bank, so he went and found pizza.
I went to Zaza's Pizza, which is pretty good. They have $1 cheese slices Monday through
Ooh,
Wednesday.
nice.
So, like, that was fucking awesome. So, for stoners, there's a pizza joint here in Colorado, $1 cheese slices. They were huge.
Attention, Denver
we should
stoners.
get them to be a sponsor of the show.
Well, see, it's
Should.
me and my buddy Earl Ripper were talking about, like, having that stoner restaurant, local restaurant of the week, like if we find somewhere that's really cool.
and then
and
they should
as
bring
a
Five
stoner-
Guys,
Anywhere.
burgers, and fries.
we were going to say, see,
What they should do is donate a shit ton of food for
Well,
their sponsorship.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to just necessarily do that. It's more of just like
me
hooking up
this
the
week.
community and
Well,
saying,
like,
hey.
yeah. No, like, I think they should pay a sponsorship fee and supply a meal for the show for the night. Dude, there are food joints on
$1 a
FM
slice,
radio. I don't care.
$1 a slice.
Dude, I do not have $1 right now.
$1.
I got not even a penny.
One slice of pizza.
I got a sticky note in my pocket. That is all I have right now.
People make a lot
Free
of money
pizza would
standing
be
on the corner.
awesome.
And they don't even have to fuck. They
I
just have to
don't
hold
wanna
a
stand in the
sign.
corner. Shut up.
Like, you could hold a sign that says, Vietnam vet, have no
Oh,
job,
yeah, totally.
need
Sex
money.
war vet.
something.
Gender confused Vietnam vet.
I refuse to hook. Just give me cash.
Good one.
That is a
Yeah.
good one.
My mama would be proud.
Maybe.
So yeah, no, like, I don't know, but I think we should totally have a food sponsor of the week, and like they could.
Well, we're always down for food sponsors because,
Right.
well, any sponsors,
Right, I'm
Somebody
totally
likes
down
what
for
we do.
anyone that wants to give me money, can totally sponsor the show. We really do need some of those. I'd like to pay my producer. It'd
But
be
still,
awesome.
like, that's why we were thinking, like, just at least mention something because, like,
Right.
last week it would have been Firehouse Subs. Like, for
Right.
anyone that's eaten there, they know
Firehouse
Oh,
Subs.
that,
Firehouse Subs.
that,
Are
that,
the shit.
that place
I've
is
never had it.
fucking
Where is
amazing.
it?
Okay, so
There's one in Thornton off of, like, 100th. Oh, it's in the Walmart
a
shopping
few.
center area off of 100th and Grant and Thornton.
yeah, right by.
Oh.
There's
Silver,
one
right?
down off of, like, 6th and South
Yeah,
Wadsworth.
but anyway, whatever.
Way the
wherever
fuck
they
out
are.
there,
Dude,
but
like,
they're bomb.
they make this beef
Good shit.
brisket sub, barbecue, smoked cheddar cheese. Oh my god, it's like fuck you in the mouth. It is so good. Like, it is.
Sounds really
it's
good.
the best.
Firehouse is
My
bomb.
boss down at Mad Hatter's
fire.
like brings it to the shop for me once in a while. It's so fucking good. I love it. I love it. I love it.
We'll have to check it out.
Speaking of him, like, the whole reason that I took him to Fogo today is because him and I are going on a diet starting tomorrow. And we're going to start working out. I had to do, like, the whole working out thing. But we're going to do it as a group.
Oh, yeah?
Because you can't cancel on a group. You can only cancel on yourself.
Well, yeah, but we've got a pretty sweet little gym in our...
I know. I think they should just come
Good
over to our
place.
place and we don't have to pay for it.
Right?
Right.
Because there's ample places to work.
So if
Ample
I
machines.
decide to not go to a gym, per se,
Entice
somebody
them,
might have to get up in the morning to come work out with me.
entice them
'cause-
with the 2 swimming pools and the hot tub.
Right.
That'll always get them.
See, the
Not
whole
always,
thing is
but-
that I work at 10 o'clock in the morning and they don't work till like 1. So I feel like I'm left out. I'm sad.
We'll
So
figure
people
it out.
should start bringing me coffee and donuts that don't make me fat in the morning. Okay?
Is there a such donut?
Because I'm sad. You just gotta eat the whole.
Well, there you go.
Just lick the hole and then you don't get fat. But anyway, moving on from that, I don't even know where we're at now.
Eat the whole and don't
Completely
get
lost
fat.
it.
That's where we
Eat
were
the
at.
whole, you don't get fat.
That's a
Really?
general rule.
Less filling tastes great. Like 2 Live Crew, right?
Remember those commercials from way back when, the taste great, less filling commercials? I mean, you got to be a
Wait,
little
what
older.
was that?
It was Miller
remember,
Lite.
I don't remember
I'm
that
pretty sure.
commercial.
It was all taste great, and the other guys would go less filling. They used to
Dude,
do that
that's
at like football games
That's
and
totally
shit.
from a 2 Live Crew song. So like they must have stolen it from the band.
What?
I'm
Because 2
pretty sure
Live
not.
Crew, dude, have you heard the song?
No, but I'm pretty sure that the
gotta find
commercial
it then.
was available long before 2 Live Crew.
Was it?
Yeah.
So 2 Live Crew based their "Taste Great, Less Filling" song off of a beer commercial.
Yeah, when we go to commercial here, I'll pull that up, and you pull up whatever other commercial you were going to show
Well,
somebody.
they were talking about something that we're going to talk about later in the show, giving head. So
Uh-huh.
we'll have to pull that song up for that segment of the show.
Is there going to be a demonstration?
Are you offering up your services
Services or resources?
to be serviced?
To be
I'll bring up my
I thought you
resources,
just
yeah.
like
The porn
you two
studio.
deal with it here in the corner. Like we got a camera.
I think it's just happening because of where we're at, guys. It's okay.
So yeah, anyway, we are gonna cut to commercial, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about teenage girls dressing like the hookers they see on the street.
All right.
Okay.
Yay.
Are you a runner? Are you a runner who supports marijuana legalization? Run on Grass is a group of athletes actively seeking to change our marijuana laws. We speak the truth about cannabis, bringing the message through our feet to new ears. Check out runongrass.com to find out more about us, our events, and how to join up or how to sponsor a runner. If you're in the Denver area, please join us for runs or start a group in your area. Running not your thing? Any sport can do it on grass. Runongrass.com.
The law offices of Edson Maton and Matz provide criminal defense, medical marijuana defense, and advice about setting up and running medical marijuana centers, optional premises cultivation operations, and infused product manufacturing businesses throughout Colorado. With offices in Denver and Aspen, we can offer assistance throughout the entire state of Colorado. Give us a call at 303-831-8188. That's 303-831-8188. Or visit us online at warrenedson.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Here we are on Sexpot Radio on this lovely Tuesday night. Whoa.
That was a really short commercial. I'm glad I fucking got off the phone.
Who are you on? Whatever. I'm like, why are you on the phone?
We didn't even have time to look up any of these silly commercials
I
that we were
know,
talking
craziness. We'll find them. So actually, I have a weird sex story for today, like usual. Strange sex. Man battles erectile dysfunction by breastfeeding.
about. Okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
So it says there is a booming pharmaceutical industry out there to help men deal with erectile dysfunction, but 34-year-old Jeff has found a more natural remedy, and it's one definitely worthy of the description as strange sex. Jeff and his wife, Michelle, were featured on a premiere episode of a show where they revealed that Jeff is sexually aroused by nursing from Michelle's breast milk. The couple have a 2-year-old and an 8-month-old. Jeff has been nursing for about a year and a half now, though he insisted that the needs of the babies have always come first. So basically, dude, like, sucks his wife's tits a lot. Are you looking at your phone?
Yes. I was just told that there's a wing sauce at CD's Wings on 92nd and Wadsworth named N1LS.
It's good,
By
too.
my friend that is eating there right now. She's freaking out. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
So I just thought I'd mention that since
Get some of those down here.
that shit sounds good. I'm fucking
AS.
hungry.
Why
AP.
do we not have some of that here in the studio? Who do we need to call?
We need to call
Ghostbuster.
Sarah and Ryan. We
Do we
need
have
to
their
call them.
number?
I do.
We should just call them. Can we call them?
Who are we calling?
Okay, we're gonna call these people to bring us some hot sauce.
I'm going to call Sarah. So, Sarah, if you're
Okay,
listening.
you want to give him the phone number and we can actually just Skype
You bet.
call.
Are you
Yeah.
okay?
We're gonna
Get some food in the porn studio.
We'll just have them tell us a little bit about the N1LS wing sauce.
Well, all right.
Yeah, that's how you take care of business, yo.
What is? You reach out, you touch somebody.
You just ask if somebody knows somebody, because everybody knows everybody here in Denver. It is one of the biggest cities that I've ever lived in, where everybody knows everybody or somebody. Everybody knows a tattoo artist. Everybody knows a rock star.
Tis true.
There's a lot of talented
It's
people
crazy,
here.
right?
Compared to Nebraska, the talent here is just, I'm
Right.
blown away.
All right, let's call her. We need wing sauce.
We just moan in the phone.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello?
Sarah, it's Katie Jenkins.
Hi, Katie.
Hey, so you're on the air right now with Sexpot Radio. We were
awesome.
calling up. Yeah. So we had a post on here from CD's Wings, and we are hungry. And we heard that you have an N1LS sauce, correcto?
We do.
Yeah.
Correcto.
Tell us a bit about it. How is that? Is it tasty? I know it's tasty, so you go ahead.
It's amazing. It's a ghost pepper base, so it's super fiery hot. But it's a buffalo sauce. Just takes it to that next level, and it's not that overwhelming heat where it's there's no flavor to it. It's got an amazing flavor.
Nice.
So it actually replaced our triple, what we called our suicide. And we added a little ghost chili and some habanero, made it fiery.
It sounds like it's gonna hurt. That's for sure.
That's awesome.
It's going to burn twice. I can guarantee you that.
Ow.
Wow, awesome.
Well, how appropriate then with knowing it sounds like it would knock you the fuck down.
Yeah,
So,
for
yeah.
sure.
Absolutely.
Dude.
That's why we call it no one left standing, because it'll leave you on the toilet.
That's right. Maybe we need some
It
live
all just went
testimonials.
right to shit.
I
Right?
think we're gonna have to sample some of this.
Yeah.
this.
Sarah, where are you located
Oh,
at?
absolutely.
Where is CD's Wings at?
We are on the northeast corner of 92nd and Wadsworth in the Brent Cross Shopping Center.
It's right by that there's a
Close
tattoo
to
joint.
home.
And,
It is
Actually,
really
we're right
close
next
to you
the
guys.
Tribal Rights and the 92nd Tavern.
yeah.
Nice.
There used to be an Amici's or something over there.
Amici's closed down. They did put something else there, but yeah, we were literally right next door to Amici's. The nice thing about Amici's is one of their biggest sellers is something we carry now. So it was our sausage sandwich. We took that on.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
yeah,
Dude,
absolutely.
I guess
Definitely
we know
gotta
we're
come try it.
having-
Let us
Yeah,
know when you would like some wings.
absolutely, for sure. Actually, Sarah, this is Jenny Cush, and I'm a friend of Katie's. I asked her to come on the show tonight. She's doing a
honored.
great job, too.
Oh,
she was all nervous
thanks.
before she got here. She was like, awesome. Good job, Katie.
Thank you.
We asked about these wings, and she's like, I got her number.
I was like, I am on it.
On it, yeah,
Hell
definitely.
yeah.
We love to take the wings down to the radio stations and feed them
Awesome.
too.
For sure. So we will probably be in. What are your hours over the weekend?
We are open Monday through Saturday. We open 11 to 9,
Okay.
and then Sundays we're open from 12 to 8.
So Sunday, baby, we're going to go eat here.
That I think
Absolutely.
Review
Sunday's
to
got
come.
our best crew on here on Sundays.
Awesome.
Well,
We
nice.
will
We'll have to
definitely
come
be
come
down.
Not
in
to
and
discredit any of our other crew, they're all awesome, but I am here on Sundays.
Sweet. Well, it'll be great to meet you in person and try out your wings.
Absolutely.
All
Yeah,
right.
come on in. It'll be a great time to try the No One Left Standing.
For sure. Thank you.
Cool.
Definitely come prepared.
Right?
Great.
bring your own toilet paper. Is
I'm
what I
just
just
gonna
heard.
eat a bottle of Tums before I come. I'll be
Yeah.
right.
Definitely don't eat before you come. We've got some really killer food, and we've got toilet paper. We'll take care of you.
Cool.
Excellent.
You guys should offer wet wipes for the burn.
Yeah.
Little aloe.
Yeah, we should carry baby wipes, I'm sure, but
Right.
Cool.
Well, thank you very much for
you
your
definitely
time.
don't want to ever stick those fingers anywhere near any orifice for your body.
Complimentary.
That's the next episode. Your worst experience with hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. You have a great night.
Bye.
So yes, CC's wings, correct?
CD's
CD's
wings.
wings.
Okay.
Yep, CD's wings. So,
90-second wads.
yep, 90-second in wads. Super good.
Everyone go there Sunday. We'll be there eating. I would guess maybe around about, I don't know, we get around to eating about 4 in the afternoon if we're lucky.
Yeah, I think they have an awesome lunch special. It's like $10 for wings and a drink.
Just go
and
down there and
fries.
tell them that you
Awesome.
heard about them on Sexpot Radio.
Yes.
Tell them to sponsor the show.
Other people there may look at you like you're crazy unless you ask for the right person.
Right.
You never
But,
know.
You never know what happens. You know, everybody knows.
But see, if she's interested in driving things down to radio stations, like she was saying, then it's most certainly possible that she'll have to
Right.
come in, and she can bring down food, and we'll send her away
Right.
with something else.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
We can't say what that something else is because we don't know.
We totally
But it will
don't
be
know what
awesome.
That's half the
something is.
surprise.
That
I would
is.
say that it's something
Mystery.
that we pull out of our asses, but
But we talked about that earlier.
That might be too literal in this room, for sure.
you never know where that might go.
Exactly.
Where it was, where it might go. You never know.
Don't know what's been there.
So we totally just went from talking about a dude that likes to drink breast milk for his erectile dysfunction to hot wings.
Right. You see, that's the
By
third
the
restaurant
way-
we've discussed today.
Milk
Right.
is better for the heat in your mouth than water.
So you go hand in hand. You know.
So bring your wife if she's lactating with you. Nurse in the back room. I don't know. If you're into that, okay. Dude, I don't know. Like, honestly, I don't see that there's anything wrong with it, though.
With what?
Do you see if there? Do you see anything wrong with men like nursing from their wives, drinking breast milk?
Waste not, want not?
You were born drinking breast milk. Supposed to be born drinking breast milk. We drink from the tit of a cow.
Which is weird.
It's retarded.
So we were born with a titty in our mouth?
Well, we came out of the vagina and pretty much titty is shoved in your mouth.
Well, yeah, but
Like,
as opposed to a silver spoon, I'm saying.
Right,
Like, those of us that
yeah.
weren't born with a silver spoon had a nice fleshy titty.
born with titty instead of formula because our parents were poor.
Yay for boobies, dude. Hooray for boobies.
Right, but obviously humans are made to process human breast milk. So why would it be so wrong to like drink breast milk? Why does that disgust people so much?
It should disgust us that we drink it from cows or goats or
Right.
whatever.
I don't think I'm ever to have milk again.
Right.
No, actually, if you want to never have milk again, allow me to show you some inside videos about milk, and I'm fucking
It
serious.
just depends on where where the milk comes from. Like it
True.
all comes from cows, but it depends on what kind of farming situation it comes from.
course.
Like,
Because
imagine
it's
if you're
not always
chafed.
that gross, dude.
I'm imagining.
Okay, now imagine if you had to continue being pulled on or tugged or rubbed for hours and
Dude.
hours and hours and days and days and days and
Oh,
days
I'm
and weeks and
imagining.
weeks and weeks and the
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, as a woman who has had
Then
4
people drink what
children,
comes
I'll
out
show
of
you
you.
some
there
videos,
is
dude, it's
chapping,
gross.
there is chafing, and there are teeth with children. So you know what?
Right, and with blood and
Yeah, that
and
happens,
pus
dude.
and milk and mixing, and it's really gross. Just
I'm glad I ate before the show.
Dude, like
Google the
cattle-
truth about milk. and it's
Cattle get a
disgusting.
condition called mastitis if they are not milked daily, twice a day. It's called mastitis. Women end up with the same thing if their baby doesn't nurse if their baby like exceeds the number of hours between nursings. Mastitis fucking hurts like a bitch. Milk me.
Maybe there's something with men that is kind of the same thing, except guys just need their dick tugged on once a day.
Right, so
And
do
it's
it.
like, just jerk it off just once a day, and then maybe guys will stop
So
being
that's
assholes.
what's wrong with me. Okay.
It may very well be.
Got it.
Cocks clogged. No, honestly though, Jeremy, like I will tell you that it is a condition that like fucking hurts. Like fiery red marks across your chest, like it's on fire. And that's what happens if the milk isn't expressed. So waste not, want not.
Okay. I'm not saying it's gross. I don't think I would step up to a mommy bar, but
Right?
you know, and be like, serve up that. No, but
Right of milk, honey, come here.
it's just right. It just depends on how you would. I don't know. I can't even wrap my head around that.
Ingest
Yeah.
the milk.
I feel like, you know, if society wasn't the way it was, that humans would drink breast milk.
Oh, absolutely. It's just if we would have grown up with that being the standard,
Right.
you know. It's,
I mean, like that woman that was it in Time magazine that actually was like still nursing like her 5-year-old? And people were
I think so. There was
bashing
something on the
her.
cover where he was like on a step stool,
Standing
stepping
on a
up to it.
stool and nursing from his mother still, which I don't know. At one point, I kind of thought that was gross and like I didn't like that because like okay, here's the whole thing. Like a child after they reach a certain point of an age where they can walk and they can talk, straight up, like I've had my kids like just lift my fucking shirt in a store and be like, I want lunch, and I'm like, okay, my tits don't need to be out right now. So you can wait till we get home.
But if
you know
more
what I
people
mean?
were breastfeeding, boobies wouldn't be such a big deal.
Right. If people in society hadn't become so afraid of the human body being exposed in public, people wouldn't have such an issue. And why we as humans have made women so uncomfortable about breastfeeding in public is actually beyond me.
Church. Excuse me.
I mean,
Allergies.
here was the
Yeah.
first person that was like,
Breast
"Oh,
milk in
you
your
can't
throat."
feed your baby here because
Exactly.
I saw your tit a little." And people are even uncomfortable if you're like nursing in public with your baby under a blanket.
Well, imagine if you're Muslim, you have to wear a blanket all the time.
Right. Well, even like nursing your baby under a blanket. Can you imagine having to eat under
Which
a
that's
blanket?
probably not entirely true.
Can you
but-
imagine having to eat under a blanket? Why would we ask our children to eat under a blanket?
That would be terrible.
I would.
Right.
But I don't know. I've eaten under the blanket before.
It gets hot and stuffy, and you're breathing in your own carbon monoxide.
It does, but sometimes the situation
tit
means
pressed
that you
against
have
your
to have
face.
Right.
you have to be covered up when eating. You know.
Right. That took me a minute. Wow.
And I'm
I
like, this
can't
is
believe-
Sexpot Radio.
I can't believe
Oh my god.
Lucy just got on the bus. For the rest of you playing at home or playing the home game, it's vagina he's talking about.
Yes, vagina folks.
But I don't expect you to eat that under the blanket either. It's hot down there.
Who's using a blanket? It's
Right.
summertime, man.
Well, but like I said, sometimes it just depends on where you live. You may be at home. You may be
in an
at,
igloo and
There may be
At the-
other people in the room.
at the band house. You know, you never know. I
Right.
think
In
we
the
were supposed
Sexpot
to talk
studio.
about that. Right.
Oh.
Sexpot
Drop that beat.
Studio.
And then the music kicks in.
Hell yeah.
But I don't know. I don't
Surprise.
feel like we as human beings should be ashamed of our bodies enough to where we're not comfortable feeding our children in public. You know. And then there's the men that wear the boobies to feed their babies because they want to bond with their child in that way.
Then there's
Which is a
that.
little awkward.
I think so. You know, I don't think that dads should be bonding that way with their
I
children,
don't think
even
dads
if they're
should get
single
that
dads.
job. I don't think dads should get that part. Why should they get both parts? Like, we had to push them out of our vagina. Why do you get to feed them?
Well, moms get too. Well,
My boobs hurt.
yeah.
The baby's getting the milk. Fuck you and your fake titties.
I concur.
I think it's weird, and I think that takes away a unique bonding situation between a mother and a child.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
what
but
I
the
think.
dads don't really get much of that bonding chance. Not legitimately.
Sucking my
Right,
dick, baby.
but-
Yeah, that's just not going to work. I mean, in
carried
the
it
South,
in my body for 9 months. I get this bonding time.
that was enough bonding time. Maybe.
No,
maybe
it wasn't.
Daddies want some
That was
bonding
hurtful bonding time. If you want to carry your baby around and let it kick you in the nuts all the time, you can have that bonding all you want.
Time. We do. A very small sperm. They do kick the nuts all the time.
Not like babies kick your internal organs. And
On a
displace
microscopic
them.
level, it's quite possible.
It could be possible,
Quite
but
possible.
Sperm monster.
And there's millions of them.
I don't care.
Like, that's fucked
It
up,
only
dude. We
took
have millions
one.
of
It only
sperm
took
swimming around the
one.
balls
That one
all
could
the
not have
time.
hurt you that much.
I mean, why does that hurt you so much? Don't be a
There's
pussy.
a child living inside of
Because
her.
the child likes to take your long nuts over here and put it over here up on this upper left quadrant.
Because it's comfy.
And then
like
it's
putting
going to
his feet
take
up.
your bladder and flip it around the uterus a couple of times, string it up against your ribs,
like the cool side of the pillow.
and then squeeze really hard when you don't even have to pee.
You know, it's awesome being a guy because we just have to deliver
Dude.
the children. We're just like, ugh.
And then you're done.
All right, I
And
gotta
we're
go
done.
home. I'm
and we
sorry.
split.
Right.
And we're out.
Yeah,
That's it.
we'll never
It's
see
done.
you again.
Right.
And that's just the beginning. Like, that's just the first 9 months. Then there's that day, the birthday. And, you know, you pretty much just have somebody take a chainsaw and split you in half, take it out, sew you back together. Fuck it.
But not until it throws up.
Right.
I've seen it twice. It's horrendous when the pussy throws up. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. I guess when the uterus exits the vagina,
The placenta.
the placenta at the
The
uterus,
uterus stays in there.
I don't
The
know,
placenta
dude.
comes
Like,
out.
it's scarring. Let's
Funny
just say
story.
that it's scarring.
Wait. Funny story, because it was scarring
Did
to
your
you.
uterus fall out?
It was scarring to you.
Uterus.
Scarring to you. My 3-year-old daughter came into the room right after I had my son, and she saw them place the placenta up on the counter on the scale because, like, they have to weigh it. She was so pissed off at me because I brought her baby brother home and I left the rabbit at the hospital. She thought it was a bunny that I had. And she's like, why did we get a boy? I thought we had a bunny. And I was like, so why she thought it was a bunny, I don't know. She didn't want a brother. She wanted a bunny. So it would have been cheaper to just bring the placenta home.
Yeah.
You.
Totally cheaper.
I wonder how long you could have played that gig out, though.
Right. Dude, my kids actually thought I was having a baby chicken when I had my youngest because during the initial,
realized
like, first,
cycle of life.
during, like, no, but during the first ultrasound, sometimes there is actually a yolk sac.
Oh.
And it's the very, very beginning stages. Like, I was only a couple of weeks along. And they saw the yolk sac on the ultrasound, and they're like, that's a chicken yolk. You're having a chicken. Haha, you're having a chicken. Like, I was mocked for months. And then my son actually watched Alien and thought a monster was going to come out of my belly and didn't want anything to do with me. So, thank you to his father for that lack of bonding that we had those last 4 months before the new baby came. Because Alien versus Predator shit was going on. And, yeah. Craziness.
Sometimes, yeah. Baby being born looks like Alien versus Predator.
C-section.
It's intense.
So anyway, sometimes I just go on a rant, and that really wasn't what this was about, but whatever. So speaking of gross, disgusting things, we got another zombie story.
Hooray.
Because apparently Westboro Baptist Church protest was actually overshadowed last Friday when demonstrators dressed up as zombies and gathered at a Depew, Washington military base to counter the radical group efforts.
Sweet.
I love zombies. Zombies are awesome. So they kind of fucked with these assholes. So yeah, everyone wants to be a zombie now. So they come and ask for bath salts.
Nice.
I told you, it's a trendy thing. It's,
Dude.
like, you can't be a vampire
Let's do some bath
on your own. So
Be
if
a
you can just do
zombie.
some bath salts
I'm a
and be
little
a
embarrassed.
zombie.
I'm a little embarrassed to have to ask you this question today. But I just recently heard about this thing called bath salts. I was just wondering, this is so embarrassing. Do you happen to sell bath salts here? I'd really like to try them. Bitch, do you know that makes you eat face? Like, that was the most awkward day at work. Like, if you're too embarrassed to ask for the drugs you want, don't fucking ask me for them.
Can you say, let's see, what's a good sentence? Say something sexy in that same voice that you used a little bit ago. That was really
I
hot.
can't say that.
Like say, welcome to Sexpot Radio. Can I help you?
Welcome to Sexpot Radio. Can I help you? Dude, I can't do it.
Now say, please pull out your penis.
Please pull out your penis, baby.
Very nice.
Damn, you're such a perv. Anyway.
This is how we can make. This is how we make fucking radio spots right
Okay,
there.
so like, yeah.
You're
it'll be
pulling
a
out
lot
your
of-
penis with sex
It'll be
spot
like
radio.
a lot of cutting and pasting because you'll have to like prompt me along the whole time. Actually, speaking of video prompts like that, Katie's had some experience with a little audio.
Oh,
Recording.
Yes, absolutely.
I think Katie needs to come and help me make a few intros.
Yeah, that's right. I was really lucky.
Can we get a little sample?
Oh gosh.
Just
I guess so. You know, it was
we won't look at you.
Oh gosh. Oh, don't worry. Like when I did this, like, so we went over to
They
Jimmy's
all
house.
came and watched.
Yeah, well,
right?
we thought it was just gonna be like Bryce and Jimmy and I, you know, like downstairs in the basement. But this whole crew of people ends up showing up, and they're all chilling in the basement, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, my heart's racing, you know. I mean, geez, it's like nerve wracking, you know. And so like everybody goes upstairs, but you don't understand these speakers are huge downstairs.
Right,
so
right.
here I am, got these giant headphones on. I'm just rocking out some moaning. So it was pretty awesome. So now I'm on the No One Left Standing
Love Suicide,
CD.
right?
Yep, on the song called Suicide.
Yeah.
Yep. So pretty sweet.
I think
So,
you should just give our viewers just a little.
Yeah,
little-
yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, you know, that's how it is. Yeah, just
It's
a little like
awesome.
that, you know. So it was a lot of fun, and I don't know. It was a good time.
It's
so.
pretty awesome. Like, it's the proudest part for me of like their whole album.
Uh,
I'm like, that's Katie.
right.
Fuck all the rest of you.
It's great because I have a really long drive in the morning, so you know I'm like chilling in my car, just practicing with music blaring. You know, about a week before. You know,
just
so
moaning in traffic.
yeah. Kept my windows up though, for sure. Less accidents. You know.
Awesome.
No wonder why that fucking trailer broke off the other day. It was Katie cruising down the road.
Right?
Oh, that guy's
Probably.
like, "Duh."
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh wow, awesome. No, yeah.
So
Katie's
now,
done
It's
some
pretty
pretty
sick,
awesome
yeah.
voiceovers.
so speaking of, you've been a voice on the album. So are we gonna talk about band member promiscuity?
yeah,
and
we should talk
before
about
we
that.
before we talk about what the next subject was supposed to be,
Yeah. What was our next subject? Oh yeah.
the inappropriate use of tweens in modern
Yes,
society.
okay, so yeah, let's talk a little bit about. Dude, I got totally off track. It's a good thing we
This
got
whole
another
show
50
has been-
minutes.
It's the room. I'm
Oh,
telling you.
Dude, I get around Katie and I just want to talk to her and hug her and fuck the show.
You know, no,
Let's go cry together.
that sounds like you could just sit there and hug, and people could enjoy
We're
that
just
for
gonna
a few
cuddle
moments.
and do the show. We're gonna cuddle and cry and do the show. It's all good. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about. First, let's talk about the teenage girls and how they dress these days. Let's do that. So, I don't know what parents are thinking out there, allowing their children to dress the way they dress. And I honestly have become I really do believe that there should be uniforms at school. I do. Because my daughter tried to get away with changing clothes at a school where she was supposed to wear a uniform, and they don't let them do that.
So I grew up going to a Catholic school.
Right.
Imagine that, and we had to wear uniforms, and it really does damage to a motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
Like,
it
you can
stifles
just wear
your
whatever,
creativity.
You can
No,
wear whatever you want.
The
when
kids
you
that
leave.
went to the school across the creek got to wear whatever they wanted. We had to
When
wear
you
the
went
same
home.
stupid shit.
Yeah,
you
did your
go home.
parents?
And
let
they
you-
made fun of us outside while we were outside playing recess. Or
You
with
should have
or
made fun of
recess and-
them.
Oh,
Your parents don't
How?
care enough to send you to this school, motherfucker.
I have to pay for my school. You don't have to pay for yours.
My school's better than yours.
I went to a Catholic school where we had to wear uniforms. Now we were grade school kids. We didn't realize that all the girls wearing the plaid short skirts were like awesome.
Whores.
I mean, or future whores.
Free prostitutes, I like to call them. Free prostitutes.
You know, most of the sluttiest women out there, I think, have some kind of religious foundation. Ironically, you know, I it seems that way.
Probably.
I used to be an altar girl.
And
Yeah,
I
sure.
know you didn't get touched because you have a vagina. So, you know, you're just the wrong parts for them.
That's what you think.
Aha! There's a good story coming this time.
No, but like I don't know, like
Are you just gonna blow past it?
I am blowing past.
There could
that
be a
because
train
I'm
wreck. We
trying
have to come back.
Stay on track.
I'm gonna remember this train
I'm
wreck.
trying to stay on track.
Go ahead.
I really am. Okay, I'm trying
Hence
to
the
stay
train wreck.
focused here.
Focus.
So I don't know, like, what do you do as a parent when your daughter wants to dress like a hooker? At what point do you say no? Enough's enough. Not enough is enough.
Legit question. What do you do?
Because, like, dude, after hanging out with your amazing daughter this weekend and, like, knowing that my daughter's 15 years old and seeing how she dresses, like, I just, like, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, but my daughter's 12 years old. She's
Right.
5'3". She's super skinny.
Right.
Not like super skinny, not like disgustingly skinny,
Right.
but it was. But you know, and she's wearing little shorts and just normal, what looked like
Right,
normal
right,
little
right.
girl clothes, but they're little shorts. And it's like, you know, that's doesn't whatever. But all the other
Not even
people,
so much
who
that,
knows?
But
That's
why are
just-
you buying, like, your 10-year-old daughter a thong? Like, what the hell's the point of that? You know what I mean? I'm not
Preparing them for
talking
the
about
real
your
world.
child. I'm not talking about my child, but why do parents do that? Dress them in short skirts and then buy them no panties.
Well, if the
What are you thinking as a parent? Okay, you see your daughter
This is-
looking like she wants to go out and fuck every dude on the street. Like, how do you buy those clothes for your child? You're the parent. You pay for this.
I have no idea.
So, does that make sense to me?
That makes you want to shake a parent.
It makes me want to kick a parent and shake them. And, like, parents need to stand up and say, hey, clothing companies, we want the good clothes to be just as cheap as the skank clothes. Because I found today that, like, so much of the scantily, what do I want to say? The
Slut clothes cost less.
Slut clothes cost less at Payless.
Mouthful.
So I don't know. I don't believe that. It just shouldn't be that way. Like, I like to dress like a slut sometimes, but it's usually when I'm going to the bar or something. I don't want my 10-year-old, 12-year-old, 13-year-old daughter dressing like a slut to go to school. It's where they're supposed to be learning things, people.
Well, if they keep dressing like slut, they're gonna learn stuff.
They're gonna learn where babies come from.
Right.
And that's about it. And STDs. We're gonna find out where all that shit comes from.
Well, it's
I don't
better
know.
than Dare.
I don't know, parents. I just think that you need to start dressing your kids a little more appropriately. Or make them wear a uniform. It's easier to make a child wear a uniform. Actually, my youngest daughter used to fight me every morning because she didn't like what she had to wear. She didn't like the jeans. They didn't fit right. She didn't like the shirt. It wasn't the shirt she wanted. She couldn't find the shirt she wanted. She wanted me to go buy a new shirt. And it was an everyday battle.
Yeah,
And
but
then I
what-
took her to a school where she had to wear a uniform. And it's like, this is what you have to wear.
Yeah, but 7
Lucky
years
you.
of that sucks ass. Like, it was probably awesome for my parents where they just had to not really worry about shit. But
Right.
it was nice, too, to not have to think about what you're going to wear. Because you're like, see, what am I going to wear today? I think my blue cords and my blue polo shirt. All right, I have 10 of each. I think I'll wear one of those. It's like being a cartoon.
Today I'm
know?
going to wear two.
It's stupid. You know, like, do I
Right.
wear a white undershirt? I'm 8 years old. I don't really care.
Right.
So, you know, but then you see the kids across the creek, wearing all the little cool shirts and all
Right.
the cool
I
shit.
just-
And you're like, I
but
wanna
there's
wear
a
my
lot
own
of cool
clothes.
shit out there to wear that doesn't show off your ass cheeks.
My cords didn't show off my ass cheeks.
Right. Your cords didn't, but the little short shorts do.
This is true.
You know.
I'm glad I don't wear those.
Thank God. Every once in a while I see the top of your ass cheeks, but that's just when you bend over and shit. You know.
Yeah, 'cause
Well,
that's
not
just
and
like-
shit, but
When I bend over and shit.
yeah, you know, I sneak in and stuff. Like, you didn't know about the cameras. I'm sorry.
All right.
Whatever. So anyway, I don't know. I just don't understand why society is so supportive of this and allows it to happen. And like, dude, there's just so much of it.
Society allows and supports a multitude of things that is just beyond comprehension. One, the arrest of a woman who chooses to sell sex.
Right.
So, like, why is she a criminal? We arrest people that grow plants.
Right.
We treat people that want to fly as criminals, and nobody gives a shit. Our president's by-elections. I mean, this country is so fucked, nobody cares.
Right.
They just don't care. It's just a fucked world.
Well, it's all right, people, because, you know, it's a great world that we live in where we feed our children McDonald's so they become overweight, and then we dress them like underweight hookers.
And then McDonald's
Bravo!
goes sponsor the Olympics, so it's a good
Bravo,
cycle,
people!
yeah.
Bravo!
But on that note, you know, like, uniforms really are kind of a sad, integral part of most, like, rat race,
Right.
slave type of jobs, you know, or type of lifestyle. You know, in school, you have to conform and do this. So, bam, uniform. Prepares you
know
well for a later position in life where, you know, you
Right.
got a job, you put on the
Suit
uniform,
and
put on your name
tie,
tag, put on
yeah.
your stupid little hat,
Exactly.
and go stand
do
over
your
by that
stupid little
speaker
job.
and talk to the people outside, and they're going to tell you what they
Right.
want, and you're going to be their bitch.
So,
So really, it's just preparation. So it's just, but it's that slave mentality that keeps us there. It's
Right.
we need to keep encouraging.
I just think that we need to guide our children until they know better. And buying them skimpy ass shit isn't teaching them to know better.
But look at who's raising the kids. You know, when a 15-year-old has a kid and they're a kid themselves,
They're dressing them.
they're
like
still
themselves.
dressing like skanks. So their kids are like, oh yeah. So they see how the parent is, and naturally they just emulate it. So
Which
it's
is just more of parents ignoring what's going on with their children, because no parent really wants to know that their kid's out having sex. And I really don't know many parents that will sit down and talk to their kids about it and be like, hey, like, I'm not stupid. I know you're going to do this. This is what you need to do to protect yourself, because I don't want to be a grandma.
But most kids don't listen. It's just. a
I
way of being a kid.
also believe in, like, taking your daughters and giving them the depot shot, because I can't trust a kid to take a pill. I don't remember to take pills. So I figure temporary sterilization will prevent me from being a 33-year-old grandma. That's how I see it. And, like, I was actually told by a doctor that it will actually make a child depressed. And my response to that was,
So will a baby.
baby is going to make that child even more depressed.
Yeah, but the
even
depot
longer.
shot really fucks with hormone levels.
Dude, it really does. Actually, like, depot shot, I was on it for a while. It fucks with your weight.
For
it
sure.
fucks with hormones, moods, all that stuff. But, you know, there's IUDs.
And those are even
We've
worse.
come a long way. There's actually a non-hormonal IUD.
Which is nice because we may have come a long way, but guys still haven't figured out how to pull out.
Right, but you know what?
We just haven't. We're like,
I had
I'm going to do it.
I
Oh,
had
oh,
a pull out,
sorry.
baby. I just counted wrong.
Right? See,
Women
but
do
there's
not count days.
There's the pre-cum, and then there's the cum, and then there's the after-cum.
Right.
So, like, there's a lot of coming happening. Even before we're like, oh, I'm going to blow my load, right at that moment where you're saying, I'm going to, it's already started.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the pre-cum. And then there's the, oh, I just went, and then there's the, oh, I pulled out, and then there's more
There's
coming
a little
out. Like,
drip
there's
left,
the leg
Right.
behind, you know, that come out like, dun, dun, we're here, dun,
So
you're in your belly button.
Ladies, what you need to do is just learn to like to become on.
Right, or swallow.
You're right. You know.
Or spit. I mean, just take a shot in the mouth.
Right. Because you tell dude that you want him to just like blow his load on your face, like he's not gonna come in you.
Nope. unless you tell him that when he's really close, and you tell him that, and
Right,
he's like,
right.
oh, well, oh,
It's my
too late.
birthday.
Right.
You know, I mean, if
So
you
yes,
can't
ladies,
swallow
there's-
spit. I don't know.
There's a lot of wonderful free things that you can do for your man. You can just say, hey, blow it on my face. Like, that's a disrespectful thing that two people can just come together on and not tell anybody about.
I want you to
know?
fuck me like the hooker you want to bring home.
That's right. You know, see, now
Disrespect me, baby.
if you find a woman
Disrespect
that'll
me.
provide you all these different things, you really just don't need anything else. Like, there's no
you
need
can
for a
punch me in
hooker.
the head, just don't punch me hard.
Don't leave a mark. Don't leave
No
a mark.
marks.
But it's hard
No
to
marks.
treat the person that you love that way. Because it's just not the same. I mean,
I'm
there's
just gonna make a bunch of waivers for like our listeners to fill out and like, you know, have women sign for them. Like I said, yes, I agreed that he could hit me as long as there was no marks. I'm into closed-fisted shit.
you aren't into closed-fisted shit, are you?
No, don't punch. Well,
No, I know
nah.
you're not. I don't know you're not. I'm sure that you're not.
Well, you never know.
What kind of sick fuck is like, oh, wait, punch me. You know, like not only are you choking me, but punch the fuck out of the back of my head.
Actually, a friend was telling me about a sexual encounter that he had with a woman that it was the first time that he was with her. And she was like, fucking punch me. And he's like, what? And she's like, you fucking heard me, fucking punch me. And he like got off and left the room. And she's like, what's wrong? He's like, I like you. I don't want to fucking punch you. He's like, that's beyond the kink that I'm into. Like, I can't punch you. It's like I wasn't raised that way. I love that my friends tell me their sex stories.
When you have a sex show.
So I can tell them. Like, it's kind of weird because like now I have customers that come in and ask me things too. And they're like, oh yeah.
Like, so I bought this
you.
pipe the other day, and hey, when I stick my thumb up my boyfriend's butt, it's all weird. Like, he poops a little. Should I stop doing it?
Like, I actually had a gentleman come in the other day that he was telling me all about how his girlfriend broke up with him and whatever, and like he had gotten drunk. And he tripped on his way through the kitchen and like hit the edge of the stove with his face. This was the night after his girlfriend broke up with him. So like big old black eye, like his face, like dude, it looked like somebody took a bat to his face. And he's like, I got broke up with this week and then I tripped and I fell and like it hit my face. So can you take a picture of me to put on this dating site? And I'm like, what?
The black eye.
And like this is after telling me like the half-hour-long story about how his girlfriend broke up with him and like all this. He's like, "Will you please, like this is kind of embarrassing." Why do people always tell me that? This is kind of embarrassing, but
because that helps bring it down a little bit, right? Because then he's like,
because anything they say after that is totally embarrassing.
And
you
so,
know what I mean?
right,
and
but it's
actually,
okay
like,
too.
Yeah, exactly.
This particular customer has come back to like keep me updated on how this is going. And so like I'm kind of sure, like, I think he actually, like, posted the picture and, like, the whole sob story about how his girlfriend dumped him and then he tripped and fell. So, like, this girl,
is
like,
it possible that he actually got punched in the face and he's
by
really
his girl?
embarrassed?
Like,
and he's like, there's no way because my girlfriend's like 5'0"
Right?
and she fucking punched my fucking lights out.
Right?
But if I tell people, I'm gonna be a total dipshit.
Dude, that get even more sympathy for you, actually, I think. I don't know. But I think he may have told, like, the sob story on a dating site because he actually did find a girlfriend on this dating site. And then, like, 2 days later, his old girlfriend calls him back and she's like, baby, I want you back. And he's like, what do I do? And I'm like, fuck that bitch. I'm like, she broke up with you, man. She can't just, like, have a do-over.
Right, especially if she punched you in the face.
Like, she destroyed him. Like, he was emotionally distraught when he came to me. He's like, thank you so much for taking that picture. Like, I got this new girlfriend. She's amazing. She even has a job. My last girlfriend didn't have a job. Like, it was pretty awesome. Connecting lovers out there. Yay. So, yeah, I don't know where the fuck. Oh, yeah, punching during sex. That's where that went. Maybe they were having sex. And she punched him.
So then I guess the question that we could go around the room and ask is, have you ever been horny enough to have somebody punch you?
I have not been horny enough to have someone punch me now.
Katie?
Negative on that one.
I'm not going to ask you.
You're not going to ask me?
No, because I know the answer. But for everybody else who doesn't know the answer, Jenny, have you ever been horny enough to have somebody punch you?
Maybe not punch me. No, I don't think I would want. God damn it, dude. I'm gonna turn red again and
Definitely
fuck you.
no punching. You've
No,
never said, hey,
I don't think I've ever said
punch
punch
me.
me, but like I could have been fucked up at some point. Like, so yeah.
let's go right there. Just kidding. That's
that
gross.
kind of show. No, I don't think that I've ever. I don't recall ever asking anyone to punch me. there's a lot of kinky shit out there. Like, I don't know. God, I hate when you guys do the motioning and shit. I get confused and stuff. It throws me off.
Yeah, people are into some really weird things.
Dude, yeah, for
sure.
sure.
Like, you know, I mean, look at
Like,
David Carradine. Is that his name?
right.
Carradine?
Yeah.
It's like, watch out. Watch from behind.
People are into some crazy shit. Like, I actually got a book in the mail from one of our listeners. It's called How to Make It Kinkier.
Oh.
And like, there's this picture of this dude like ashing a cigar in this chick's mouth, and I'm like, I have been into a lot of kinky shit.
She needs some Orbit's gum
But
after that one.
do not ash in my mouth.
That's
like,
gross. It's so
It's so
gross,
gross.
Jenny. That grosses me out.
Dude, I could never do that. Like, I don't want you to burn me. I don't really want you to cut me. I don't know.
No pooping on your chest.
Do not poop on me. Nothing to do
Please.
with poop. Like, for real. I worked in a nursing home forever. I don't like poop. Don't pee on me. Don't pee on me. You can come on me all you want. Just don't pee on me. Don't poop on me. Like,
You know, that would be a weird soundbite right there. We're just
What?
going to have to pull that clip. And be like, you can't poop on me, you can't pee on me, but you can come on me all you want. Like, we're going to clip that out, and it's going to say, on Sexpot Radio. Or some bullshit afterwards. You watch.
I really, like, I kind of wish I had a filter, because sometimes I say things and I kind of wonder if it just embarrasses the shit out of you, and like,
Sometimes, but no.
and sometimes do I ever make you uncomfortable?
Sometimes.
Aw.
But not usually on the show.
I make a lot of people uncomfortable, I think. Like people in the Walmart checkout line when I'm buying personal toys. I was at a Walmart one time and they sell finger vibrators and cock rings
Finger
and shit
braiders.
at
Walmart?
Walmart now.
Oh,
At
yeah.
Walmart, man. Personal massagers at Walgreens too. Right next to the
It's
condos.
the shit. And they're really awesome. Like,
So-
you have no idea how many times I've used them on her. And the little explosions just get bigger.
Well,
Bam! Speaking of little
like
explosions!
that.
Just like that. Coming yo live for your
perfect
face.
timing. But
That
yeah,
was
so
good
they
timing.
sell these things, and like it's kind of fun to fuck with people in the checkout line
Sure.
at stores. Okay, so one particular night, Jeremy had been gone for a day or two, so I go to the store when he's on his way home, and I got to pick up conditioner and body wash, and I'm like, vibrator,
Why not?
cock rings, sweet.
Sure.
So like I grab a few items and like I get to the checkout line and I'm like trying to hurry to get home and there's like 10, 15 people in front of me. And so I just start making small talk. Can you believe they sell vibrators at Walmart? Like, can you believe this shit right down the conditioner aisle? Like, who would have thought? People leave the line really fast.
Oh my
the
goodness.
line just gets shorter and shorter and nobody's
Fabulous.
getting checked out. Like,
Brilliant.
Do they still make
Brilliant.
herbal essences?
I think so.
Wouldn't that be an ironic combination?
Dude,
Well, not really ironic. It would be more fitting.
we gotta like there's some different things that I would like to do with this show. Like I'm gonna go fake an orgasm in a Walmart down the herbal essences aisle, okay? And I'm gonna be holding one of their vibrators like, and some shampoo.
Very nice.
I don't know, it just sounds like it could be fun.
We could just bring a shower in here and have a demonstration.
Right. There may actually be another show coming up here really soon, by the way. Maybe I'll fill you in on this because it'll be just one more thing for me to do. So Dick Black and I want to start doing a show that's more of like a Saturday Night Live skit kind of thing. Just one black dude and one white chick. Just pulling off some shit.
That right in and of itself is a
Are you familiar with Dick Black at all?
No, I'm
Dude, he's a
not.
stand-up comedian. He's pretty funny. But when him and I get around each other, like, it's a whole different level of, like, comedy because, like, he's more straight, narrow, kind of whatever comedy. But when he gets around me, he feels like he can talk about anything. And so we do talk about anything.
Cool.
Anything and everything. And, like, he just recently broke up with his girlfriend that he had been with for a while. So, like, he's out exploring women. Like, he's ran into a few people that have introduced him to some weird shit. Like some dude that wanted him to, like, slap his wife. And so, yeah, like, he's been in some crazy situations. So, like, I would like to help him capture that in audio, video awesomeness.
Interesting.
But not porn.
We're in a porn studio.
We are in a porn studio, so we can do that technically, I think. We're also right next to our lawyer's office, so I would like to thank those people, especially Mr. Warren Edson, for making this all possible.
And Georgia.
Yeah. Warren is the original person that brought up the sex show, so the fact that he has moved us into a porn studio
Thoroughly
makes me kind of
appropriate.
happy. He's the one that wanted there to be a sex show. Like, he was supposed to be me and his wife doing it, and she's like, I don't think anybody wants to hear me talk about sex. And she was so cute.
Oh, great.
she's like, I guess Warren had mentioned, or she mentioned to Warren that they should kiss at the beginning of their show now, and he's like, no. No kissing. No kissing in the show. So, I think we're going to cut to a break here in just un momento, and then we are going to call and talk to a particular band member and chat about crazy sex in bands.
Well, all right.
All right.
The Clinic is proud to announce the third annual Clinic Charity Classic Golf Tournament benefiting the Colorado MS Society. The tournament will be held at City Park Golf Course this coming August 11th. There will be some incredible prizes, including an opportunity to win a trip for two to Hawaii. The trip includes airfare, 8 days, 7 nights at the Ritz-Carlton Kapalua, including 4 rounds of golf and $1,500 spending cash. Thanks to the incredible support of Weed Maps, Hetty Glass, Rocky Mountain Hydro, T. Meyer & Stitch, Dixie Elixir, and MMJPrinting.com, we're able to provide awareness to this incredibly difficult condition that so many Coloradans are suffering from. The event will be covered extensively by our favorite industry media outlets, Culture Magazine, The Hemp Connoisseur, Kush Magazine, and of course the amazing people at iCannabis Radio. Please register at thecliniccolorado.com or at any of our 6 convenient locations throughout the Denver metro area.
Are you a runner? Are you a runner who supports marijuana legalization? Run on Grass is a group of athletes actively seeking to change our marijuana laws. We speak the truth about cannabis, bringing the message through our feet to new ears. Check out runongrass.com to find out more about us, our events, and how to join up or how to sponsor a runner. If you're in the Denver area, please join us for runs or start a group in your area. Running not your thing? Any sport can do it. On grass. Runongrass.com.
Hi, Josh Stanley here from National Geographic's American Weed. I'm here with my brothers, and we've just recently put together a foundation in Colorado to allow for cancer patients and other patients of debilitating conditions to be able to get a hold of cannabis-based oil that's just about free of charge. I've just about had it with seeing sick patients suffer needlessly just because they can't afford the proper medication. That's what the Realm of Caring is going to change. Visit therealmofcaring.com. The website will be complete and up on 4/20 of 2012. But until then, please contact any of us Stanley Brothers directly through email. You can get us at gratefuljosh@hotmail.com. Now come on, Colorado. We need to take care of each other. Join the Realm. That's realmofcaring.com. Thank you so much.
Let's face it, rules and regulations are complicated, especially in the field of medical marijuana. Let Medical Marijuana 101 help you get through the compliance process. We can also explain to you your employment requirements, your employees, and your business. But our work doesn't stop there. Our experience in cultivation ranges from the design of grow rooms to the diagnosis and resolution of grow problems. Visit us at www.medicalmarijuana101.com or call 303-388-7706. That's 303-388-7706.
The law offices of Edson, Maton, and Matz provide criminal defense, medical marijuana defense, and advice about setting up and running medical marijuana centers, optional premises cultivation operations, and infused product manufacturing businesses throughout Colorado. With offices in Denver and Aspen, we can offer assistance throughout the entire state of Colorado. Give us a call at 303-831-8188. That's 303-831-8188. Or visit us online at warrenedson.com.
Are you a medical marijuana patient or interested in finding out how to become one? Contact Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern. Conveniently located on Hamden and Tamarack in the Whole Foods parking lot behind Proof of the Pudding. Mile High Wellness offers a wide variety of edibles, hashes, and some of Colorado's top strains. Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern. 3525 South Tamarack, Suite 110, on the corner of Hamden and Tamarack. 720-382-8516. Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern.
Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
Welcome back, everyone. Dude, that's one of my favorite songs.
I know, it's hard to
It
just
makes me
talk.
so happy.
Right.
I just want to listen. Because it's so zombie-like.
It's such a happy song. Yeah. So speaking of bands,
Yeah, speaking of awesome bands.
think we're
Actually,
gonna-
the first time that I heard this particular band member play, I believe I was at a Rob Zombie concert.
was that the first time you heard No One Left Standing?
It was, actually.
Wow. And the first time?
In person. Like, I had heard them, you know, on whatever, fucking YouTube or somewhere. But yeah. Like, I actually talked to them more before I had even heard their music. I, like, didn't even really know who they were. I was like, oh, you're in a band. I didn't know this for the last, like, 6 weeks. Good for you.
First time I saw him was 2005 back at Herman's Hideaway.
Nice. You used to do car shows with them. And
Well, we used to do car shows and have them out. I'd have them out to play because first time I went and saw him, dude, it was baddest ass fucking. It was just the most amazing music
How
ever.
would you describe their music?
As just music to revolt to.
Right.
You know, it's kind of Rage Against the Machine-ish. You really can't classify it.
Right.
You know, and then over the years, the styles changed as the band members have
Rage Against the
changed.
Machine meets hip hop.
Meets
Some
snot,
of it.
meets
Right.
meets something. I don't know. It's just it's kind of its own unique style.
A little funk in there too.
I don't even think it. I
It's
don't-
just kind of a conglomeration of a lot of things, and I think that's what makes it unique, actually.
Exactly.
For those of you out there that don't know who we're talking about, we are talking about No One Left Standing. They've won Best Band in Denver a couple of times.
Yep, twice.
Katie is dating one of the guitar players.
I am dating
Mr. Bryce.
So what's it like
Carpenter.
to
Rice Krispies.
What's it like to date a musician?
Oh, it's so cool.
Is it all
It's
the joy
cool.
it's cracked up to be? Or?
You know, it's hard at times. I mean, Bryce is awesome. I'm really lucky because if it was anybody else, you know, who knows.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, you do have to remind yourself that that is their job and that when they're talking to girls, that's their fans. When they're taking pictures,
Right.
you know, and at the end of the day, I mean, it just all
You
comes down to
definitely
your
have
own
to-
relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
You definitely
for sure.
have to be able to control your own emotions,
Yeah.
jealousy.
So when you walk in and you see like, oh hi honey, and their dick is in somebody else's mouth, it's like, no, it's cool, it's for the record. Like we're putting out a new album. I just really want to make sure
that's
that
what she means.
she's gonna buy my album. It's okay.
It's only okay if she gets to pick the girl.
Yep, she can't be a blonde. And she
can't be
has
skinnier.
to.
She can't.
No,
be
she has to weigh more than me.
See, she has to be
And
uglier
it has
than you,
to
right?
have a
She can't
snaggle
be.
tooth. She definitely has to have a snaggle tooth. That's a new one.
So it has to
Bryce,
hurt.
If you're
Is
listening.
that what you're saying?
Well,
It has to
no,
hurt?
I mean it's just that you'll have to bag it every time. You know,
Bag it before you tag it.
right.
But but he could. I don't know.
And if you don't have a bag, then yeah, no.
Dude,
So you could be
honestly, I
fucking the
think-
brown bag special.
Okay, you know what? Actually, I think it's easier. I think it's easier to like deal with it if like maybe your significant other does fuck somebody else, as long as they're uglier than you are, because like you don't want to think that it's because they're prettier than you.
Well, and that was the thing. I've dated girls
we are
before
a very
that.
vain society. Like I don't want her to be prettier than me.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And you have to be
Basically.
greater.
So there you go. Is it so okay, so you find out that your significant other cheats on you. She's either going to be hideous or well, not even hideous, but just so we've already established you prefer that she's less quality looking to you.
Right.
Well, you know what's
Right.
scarier to me is what if he loves her personality more? I mean,
Right,
to me,
yeah,
that
yeah,
would
yeah.
be more of a shot, like right straight through the
Oh,
heart.
for sure. Like if he hung out with her and like actually like took the time to like
Like
get
if
to
they
know
played
her,
Call of Duty together, oh,
That'd be
it's
some shit.
on my controller. Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah,
Dude,
you don't
it's
get to
going
have
down.
bonding
Nope.
time,
Mm-mm.
bitch. Like, fuck off.
yeah.
So yeah, no bonding. No bonding.
See, so that's good. All right, we've got
And
some
like,
establishment.
and for real, like, it has to be that person that'll cross the line that your partner won't cross. Like, if this bitch likes to be punched in the face and you like to punch somebody in the face, go ahead, punch her in the face, because I don't want it.
See, now that seems legitimate, you know?
Right.
If there's something that your partner wants that you're not willing to offer,
Right.
go fucking poop on someone else's chest.
And fuck them in the ass, whatever you gotta do.
You know.
Let them poop on your chest. Whatever you're into. But yeah. So, anyway.
All right, well, we got about 18 minutes of show left, so why don't we...
So we are gonna call Mr. James Bellardi and talk to him about this, and then we're gonna give some blowjob tips before we leave. Everybody needs tips.
Right on.
That sounds fantastic.
Hello.
Hey Jimmy, how are ya?
What's up, man?
Not much. Welcome to Sexpot Radio.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
I have the beautiful Katie in the studio here with me, and I also have Jeremy in the studio with me tonight.
Hey Jimmy.
Nice.
How you doing?
Actually, we're just right in the middle of writing a song for the next album.
Well, fuck that song. You got other things to talk about right now.
Well, yeah, nothing gets you more aroused than hanging out with a bunch of dudes making music.
Right? Oh, yeah. A lot of testosterone in that room, I'm sure, right now.
Right now, you could just throw in a midget and a six-pack and watch a rap.
Be there for hours. Yeah, they'd be there for hours.
That's the only way to write music is to put a sexy hot stripper midget in the corner of the room
On a pony.
with a ball gag, riding a fucking pony, shitting all over the damn floor. So you could just experience it, smell it. It's life. It's just a midget, a pony, and sex.
I really
in front of you.
want, you know what I want to see more than anything is the reaction on Jimmy's face if that ever did show up.
Yeah. And you know what? A bartender one time actually got me midget porn, and I had been talking all this shit and making all these fucking jokes for years.
It grossed
And
you
I
out.
sat down, not even joking, with the midget porn that I got from actually a bartender buddy. It was a female. She was really cool friend, and she's like, "You've been talking all this shit. Here you go. Here's some midget porn." So I swear to God, this is on everything. I went home, and the girl that I was with at the time, it was like a night. Cracked a beer, got into the chowns, flipped into the seats, threw on the candles, threw in the midget porn, right? And I swear to God, it was the most unarousing porn I've ever seen in my life. Like, you're just sitting there in your underwear with the chick you're dating, and you just kind of got your fingers down each other's pants.
I love that he even took the time to light a candle.
Yeah, and in the dark, you know, and then all of a sudden you start just watching, I guess the one that we were watching was just, it was brutal.
And
I mean,
shit
this
just
poor
goes,
young lady was taking a lot.
I need some tall
my hat
girls in
goes
here
off to her
now.
because she probably made like $20 for that movie, but yeah, sometimes it works
It
in
was
your
enough to
head,
buy her some
and it
lunch.
doesn't always work
Right.
when you're on the playing field.
So you think a lot about midget porn, while you're fucking, or just,
Well, no.
you just thought
It's
you
never
would
come
like
in
it?
my head while I'm
Okay.
fucking. It's
I'm like, wait, what?
What he's saying is that the idea of it
The
is
idea
much
was
better
so
than the
much
the
reality.
idea of it, you think, would be
Right.
the most fantastic thing of all. We've all seen The Wizard of Oz.
Right.
You just wanted to smash your cock into every single one of those midgets' mouths just for no reason. You're like,
Oh my god.
maybe it's The Wizard of Oz that fucked me up when I was a kid, but I thought that fucking watching a midget get railed or actually railing a hot midget would be fun, and then I don't know. I mean, I might have been over my head on that one.
That's awesome. Lollipop Guild.
How are you doing, Katie?
Oh, good. I'm having a lot of fun.
Good.
You
That's
know,
good.
sharing all your
Yeah,
secrets.
you know, Katie's on our most recent album, by the way.
We actually talked about that.
Well, you promised not to talk about that?
No, we already talked about it.
Oh, did you?
I
Okay, all right.
I want her to do some voiceovers and all that awesome
Did
stuff
you
with me.
get Katie's slutty moans? I mean, she gets paid
she threw out
$3 per month.
That's right. And
She
we take
threw out a
Visa,
small one.
MasterCard.
I got visa, baby. I got visa. So yeah, we did talk about that a little. I think I wanted her to come in and do a few Sexpot Radio bumpers and stuff with me. I think that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I swear, like, yeah. She's got some orgasm thing kind of down a little bit.
Right.
So Bryce is a lucky man. I gotta admit.
Right. With sounds like that, yeah, he's lucky, man.
So what are you guys talking about tonight? I'm sorry, we were in the studio trying to write some music.
Yeah. Likely excuse. Not listening to the show. Fuck you, Jimmy. Fuck you. I'm sending over 10 midgets.
and if you don't think I fucking love you guys with all my heart and soul, then
we love you.
all right.
For sure.
So anyhow, I know the topic tonight is what? Staying loyal on the road?
Well, yeah, promiscuity of band members, like, as their career grows. So, you know, what's it like? What's it like being in a band?
How many? Okay, so you're thinking. Okay, I honestly I thought the same thing too until we started going out.
That's why he wanted to be in a band.
I mean, honestly, I you know, it's easy to do because we're a little bit older. We're not like 19, 20 years old. You know, fresh cock on your you know. It's a little bit easier because, like, I don't think you see people as, like, oh, man, this is a one-night stand, I'm on the road, I think I could fuck this bitch. You know, it's like, oh, my God, I'm in another state, I might catch something that will make my dick catch on fire. Like, that's what I think about. It's like, if I'm in another state, another town, another place, and this bitch that just met me is like, word, I'm going to suck your cock, I'm going to let you fuck me. And it's just like, do they make like steel-plated condoms? Because,
and it's like this
I don't know.
flesh-eating cock virus.
Yes, exactly. Will my cock turn into a zombie and try to eat homeless man on the highway?
Baby, what did you do while you were gone? Why is your dick falling off?
Right. It wasn't me. My cock turned into a zombie and basically ate homeless people.
It was trying to eat her brain, honest. Mouth, okay?
But I mean, honestly, I think promiscuity, I guess it depends on the opportunity, and I think that there really isn't an opportunity. I mean,
like, seriously, don't you just get in and get out? Like, you go.
Well, yeah, but not only that, but like, I think a lot of the times, if you know, I guess if you're in it just to have sex, well then yeah. But like, if you're in it to have like a longer relationship, plus like, why wouldn't those girls snitch on you? Like, why wouldn't they with the technology today, with Facebook and like all this and that? Why wouldn't they like stalk your ass and just be like, you know?
Yeah,
right,
definitely.
For real.
I don't know. I think musicians get kind of a bad rap, especially when you go on tour, because you think all these girls are going to be swinging their pussy at you. But it's a little different because like you're up on stage and they've never seen you and you're from some place they think is like, all right, this is known as standing for Denver, Colorado. We ride horses. Like, that's how I get to work. I get to work on a horse. Like, I guarantee those people are looking at me like, I swear to God, like, does John Elway give you a ride to work every day? From other states, other people have just misconceptions of where you come from.
Oh yeah,
you know?
For sure. For sure.
You guys sound like you're having fun tonight.
Dude, we've been having an amazing time. I got to let all of our listeners in on a little secret tonight. Like, the studio is actually used to make porn. It could have been midget porn.
That studio there?
Yeah, it's our brand new studio.
Can I come smell the carpet?
Yeah.
Bring a black light.
You can do whatever you want. Not a one of us wants to bring a black light in here.
I'd rather not see what I'm fucking smelling at all.
I'm just now wondering why I took my shoes off.
Oh, I know. I thought about that.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you
This has to be
maybe we could call up Ross. Ross might be able to come down and clean those carpets for you.
Right?
I think that's a blood stain over there. Watch out.
That's kind of scary. I'm glad that the furniture didn't come with the office.
Right,
right. I'm glad it's our own furniture.
No, I think the cum was added later.
Right.
Come with them.
Well, you definitely need to post pics on Facebook of what it looks like in Sexpot Radio, because then we could get a visual inside our heads when you guys are talking about stuff.
Well, we
Just do a
actually
black light
have
picture.
video, dude.
You should do a black light picture, and I guarantee you there is semen somewhere in that room. I guarantee you.
If not, we could put it there.
Yes.
If it's been clean.
Oh,
So
that
if
would
anyone
only
would
take
like to
about
come
three
down
minutes
here.
to accomplish that.
Right? Exactly.
Wow, it's
Hello,
a
here,
small
that.
room.
There.
It's a small room. I always like expected a room that porn was like videoed in to be so much bigger and more.
Why? You only need room
Glamorous?
for
And a
that.
fan. There needs to be
I
some more
don't
You need a
ventilation.
camera, a cock, and a cookie. That's about
Right,
it.
right?
The three C's of porn: a camera, a cock, and a cookie. Boom. That's all we need.
Bam.
I'm kind of excited, actually. Like, actually, I believe it's gonna be 3 weeks from now. Jenna Jameson is coming on the show.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, actually, the dude that set it up for me is Mr. Todd Bass, who actually was the Oscar Mayer Wiener kid.
No shit.
Oh,
He's such a
Damn.
weird
nuts.
perv
So he
too,
grew
like,
up to be the
he's
head of
awesome.
what? Pleasures?
Yeah, he actually does the Pleasure Show on
So you-
Channel 3.
Are you kidding? The guy that goes,
Yeah,
"Whoa,
the
whoa."
blonde dude.
That
the
guy?
blonde crazy dude, yeah.
So you dress a kid up as a wiener
Yeah.
as a kid, and they're gonna grow up and own a sex store. Way to go, Mom!
Yeah, dude, you grew up with cock-shaped fucking food in your
in your mouth.
You were actually made famous by cock
Right, right.
stuff.
So, yeah, so
Hello.
for
Hey,
sure.
I gotta let you guys go though. I gotta get back
All
to
right.
the studio, so I will
Have
talk
fun.
to you in a bit.
Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, love you guys.
Yeah,
All right,
love
bye.
you too.
Peace.
Bye.
Later.
Oh, Jimmy's awesome.
He's great.
Such a
He can
dork.
always work a crowd.
Right,
And I
yeah,
never
for
know what
sure.
he's going to say, so I'm always excited. To hear
Right,
what he-
and Jimmy, like, I always post, like, weird midget shit for him. Like, just to fuck with him. Like, I don't even know if you're really, like, into this shit anymore, but here's some midgets for you. It's kind of like my one friend that has gone to every Twilight movie, so I, like, post all this, you know, vampires suck blood, not cock. So I'm always, like, posting shit like that for him, or, like, I actually signed a copy of Twilight and gave it to him for a birthday gift. I'm like, here, read it. It's better in a book.
Nice.
So anyway, here for like the last few minutes of the show, we're gonna give you a few blowjob tips. So for you ladies out there that suck at giving blowjobs or don't suck or whatever it is that you do,
They need to learn how to suck.
Literally and figuratively.
we are gonna tell you a few things. I actually just pulled up a pretty basic list of different things.
Whoa.
I know I cheated.
Whoa.
Well, no, like I'm gonna elaborate
Whoa.
on some of it.
Whoa. Well,
Okay.
you have to pull up a list. You can't actually. There you go. Shut your computer. This can't be like anybody can read off of a list, but I want to hear what the lovely Jenny and
Okay, how about
Katie
you
have
tell
to
me
say.
what men like? What is one thing that men
Yeah.
hate about blowjobs?
Teeth.
Your biggest pet peeve.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Because that hurts. I mean, a little bit is okay, but after a while, it's just like, no.
So
Stop.
what if the
It
chick
takes
like
the
pulls
pa-
her teeth out? before she starts?
I don't know. That would be kind of cool. You know, like just gum that shit to death. Spit on it, gum it, whatever.
What? Okay. Have you ever had a really bad blowjob?
Oh, yeah.
What constitutes as a bad blowjob? Because so many people have told me that any blowjob is a good blowjob, and I'm like,
that's
that
not
can't
true.
be possible.
That's not true.
Because I know that getting your pussy ate, if it ain't good, it ain't good. Like, if you're fumbling around like you don't know what the fuck you're doing, just come up. Like, let's not torture each other.
No.
Okay, like.
So that's it.
Right.
It's hard to explain what constitutes a bad blowjob. I mean, I know that when I'm getting one, I know when it sucks.
Right. Okay, so how do you tell a girl that it sucks?
Grab her head and start kissing her.
Okay.
You just end it. Or you blow load in her mouth. But that's not as easy.
But if it's a really bad blowjob, it
Exactly.
makes that a little hard.
It does. But if you can
I mean, I'm
just
gonna say it
limp
doesn't
it up,
really make it hard. It makes it.
makes it soft. Right. So, yeah.
Are we gonna get this party started or what?
Right.
So,
I'm trying to get it hard, baby. Well, get rid of the teeth.
so for anybody
But
that
if
may
she's
be
into
interested,
punching, you could just punch her teeth out.
you could. But you have to deal with blood and a bunch of mess, and that's just, it's hectic for a
Extra
little while.
lube.
It's, well, you know,
Blood could be lube.
yeah.
Only in the shower.
Oh, that's how you. That's how you.
Only in the shower.
He's right.
I'm with you.
He's right. You know,
cleanup sucks. Okay.
cleanup does suck.
You
Don't.
want to ruin towels?
No, just let that blood wash down the drain.
Yes.
Okay, so now to some tips. Let's hear some.
So, ladies, like he said, teeth.
So let's ask this: Is your I know that your lover is satisfied with his level of blowjobs, and it's really none of my business if yours is. So I guess we'll just go ahead and skip that. So
Just go ahead.
Yeah.
next.
So, ladies, there are like ways to like not like cheese grate your man. Okay. Cover your teeth. Cover your teeth. I've actually almost bit through my lips before because like I was that into it, but like trying to like cover your teeth takes a little practice and talent. So you just kind of curl your lips in over your teeth and then things don't hurt. So yeah. Lots of spit. Spit is great. Do not get high before you give a blowjob. Because giving a blowjob with cotton mouth fucking sucks. And it sucks. And dudes, don't ever suggest putting lube on your dick to moisten her mouth. Lube tastes like shit. And it makes cotton mouth worse. A lot
Does
worse.
it literally taste like shit?
Dude, I don't know
is
what
it
it
like
tastes.
poo
It
flavor?
tastes like morning breath dog shit in your mouth.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
well,
pretty bad.
especially if you have cotton mouth because like it's not moist. Like it's just pasty poop in your mouth.
Like jerking off Elmer?
Yeah,
From the
pretty
glue
much.
factory?
Pretty much, dude,
Alright.
without the great taste of glue. Admit it, y'all ate glue when you were kids. It tasted great.
It's like marshmallow melted. Okay, so some useful tips. We want to hear some useful tips.
Lots and lots of spit.
Okay, Katie.
And spit and spit and more spit.
What do you do to ensure that you pleasure your man with a proper blowjob?
Well, I would just like to say to all the ladies out there that giving a blowjob is not supposed to be something where you look like gorgeous and a supermodel. It's not pretty.
It's totally not
Just
pretty.
get in there and get dirty, okay?
Porn is a
So
lie.
really, just forget about it. He's gonna love it.
Nobody looks hot giving a blowjob.
No,
That's not true.
It's
That's not
I mean,
true.
to your man,
like
for
if you
sure.
look at yourself,
Well, yeah,
maybe
probably.
you
Yourself,
would think
no.
no. But to us,
Your man,
like
for
when your
sure.
mouth is all stretched out and your eyes are like rolling in the back of your head and you got drool coming down your chin, where yeah, of course you're gonna look at yourself, and go, oh my god, that's hideous. A guy is looking at you, going, you look so beautiful. I'm gonna blow load in your eyeball.
I wish I could kiss you while my dick was in your mouth.
Exactly. Like I would just tell you, I love you so much.
Okay, ladies, so if your man takes pictures of you while you are sucking his cock, you're not going to look good to yourself.
But you look good to us.
That's awesome. That's good to know.
So what other tips? Let's hear it from the expert.
From the ex.
But really,
The
like you
tip.
need a guy.
The
You
tip
need
is the tip.
A guy's.
The tip is the tip.
But how do you treat
I'm
the
going
tip?
to give the dudes a tip. If you like blowjobs and you want your dick sucked, wash that shit.
Wash under your balls.
That
too.
is tip number one. Tip number one is wash the balls, wash the taint, because Fremunda is not.
It's not a cheese that you
Not
want
from
with your wine.
Australia. I don't want it with my wine. I don't want it with my blowjob. Shit's gross.
Amen.
Which, you know, goes for ladies too. Like, if you want to get head, wash your shit.
That's for another show.
That's
right,
legit.
That's totally a different show.
It's totally
But
legit. Wash your shit.
men and women, both of you, wash your junk.
See, it's easier for a man to wash his penis because, like, it's all on the outside. I can scrub. I can rub a dub.
Most female issues come from the outside area.
Well, just wash that shit. But see, it's
Wet
all.
wipes.
Yeah.
Wet wipes. Everybody should have them on the back of their toilet and by the bed. But don't wipe it with wet wipes right before you stick it in your mouth. That's another tip for you. Do not wipe your dick with baby wipes, wet wipes, any cleaning form of chemical that you don't wash off with water.
Yeah.
Because you only get soap in your mouth when you say dirty words.
Which could constitute.
Well,
Which
they
could
might
be
come
why you got the dick in
along
your
with
mouth.
that, right?
Right. I put soap on my dick and put it down your throat.
But honestly, like, dish soap in my mouth isn't really a turn on. So I really don't want your dick to taste like fragranced baby wipes.
Yeah.
It's kind of gross. like I said before, lots of spit. Lots and lots of spit.
And if you're gonna not swallow, if you're gonna spit, I'd like to recommend having a trash can, a cup, or a towel nearby so your girlfriend doesn't look silly as she runs across the room, trips over the shoes on the floor with a mouthful of your children.
I'm gonna tell you all something it's personal, but it's not that personal because I really don't care if y'all know. I am okay with you coming in my mouth as long as I can use my toothbrush within 30 seconds. Trash can, toothbrush, mouthwash, and then I'm good. So yeah.
And it really doesn't bother me either way what you do.
Right.
You know, it really doesn't. It's all good.
So yeah, anyway.
Just don't snowball me.
Spit or swallow, whatever you do.
No surprises.
If it's hard for you to swallow, just take the cock all the way to the back of your throat and just let it go down your throat. Don't hold it in your mouth. Do not hold it in your mouth.
Because you just don't look sexy throwing up.
Vomit's not cool.
You just don't. And it's going to be weird if you throw up your food and mix it with your man's jizz.
And women, you need to learn to like control your throat muscles. For sure. There actually are a few exercises that you can do to actually like... I'm going to teach everyone how to like exercise their vaginas, their throats. Like, you guys are going to know how to exercise the weird random parts of your body that you never thought needed exercise.
I've been bench pressing my shorts over here with my wiener the whole time. Just
awesome.
so you know. Go home and flex it later. I'll show you what's up.
Anyway. So yeah, like there are ways to like learn to relax your throat muscles so like you can take a larger penis further into your mouth without gagging. Or when you're little, have your parents take your tonsils and adenoids out. Okay?
Yeah.
Mom, I want to give really good head when I grow up, but can I have my tonsils out today? Please?
As long as you wear a uniform to school every day.
Well, yeah. Not while you're living under this roof.
That little schoolgirl skirt's hot, man. Like, I don't know, like everyone's so anti-uniform, but yet, you know, little Catholic schoolgirl outfit. And they're all for the uniform.
Well, see, we'll have to have this on the show again. We'll have to do some blowjob tips. And
yeah,
do
we
some more
absolutely
of these
will.
fun things.
We'll teach you some other things. Like I said, everyone, spit. Spit, spit, spit.
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 So what else is coming up on the show or on the shows later this week?
Oh, I do need to mention, sorry about that, everyone. I closed my computer and got lost. So there are a few other shows coming up this week. Like tomorrow is IDAB Radio at 7 o'clock. Yeah. And what's happening on IDAB Radio? Do we know?
I don't want to jump the gun or anything, but there's a very possible chance that we're going to have the one, the only Cowboy come into the studio, who's actually in town right now.
He blows a lot of glass.
He's saying Glass is happy about it. He's actually in town until next Monday, I believe, where him and his son are moving to Oregon.
Nice.
So he was in Illusion Glass today doing some demonstrations, and he'll be there, I guess, all week.
Damn.
So if we're really lucky, we're going to peel him away for a little bit tomorrow night and have him bring in some of his work and show off and talk about what he does, because his stuff is fucking amazing.
We've got some cowboy pieces down at Mad Hatter Smoke Shop.
So he makes nice stuff. He makes some pretty sensational things. So that may be happening. We may be talking about the Earl Olympics or the Oil Olympics. We may be having a competition, not tomorrow, but in 1 week. Maybe involving that 29 mil nail. So
nice. Yeah, I heard tell of this 29 mil nail.
It's a giant fucking nail. It would be super easy to drop a gram globber on there. So we're gonna probably do some kind. It's gonna make people sick. So I mean, it might not. You know, I mean, when I do a dab, I do like.
I want that to be my epic dab pick.
Like, yeah, it's fucking epic. It's fucking epic, all right.
On top of a mountain, 29 mil nail.
And so who knows what else? So it's gonna be a fun show tomorrow night.
Awesome.
So tune in for that.
I will be down here hanging out, so if anyone wants to come hang out with me, I'll be sitting over in the other room.
Well, we're going to start working on getting that green room hopping.
Yeah.
Cloudy.
We'll have to work on that. That green room's kind of small. Like,
yeah, well, it's a good thing that we can spill over.
But we can spill over wherever we want. Anyway, also this week on Overgrow the Radio, they actually have a question that they want to ask the listeners, and I'd like to ask my listeners too and have them give a little input on our Facebook group, just to kind of give these guys a little help getting some more views from other walks of life, whatever, people that listen to me talk about sex. Anyway, the question for Overgrow the Radio is, how do you feel about the fact that the athlete who has won more Olympic medals than anyone ever condones the use of and has at least smoked cannabis in the past? They want to hear from both pro and con positions, and it will be discussed on Overgrow the Radio this Thursday night at 7 o'clock p.m. right here at iCannabis Radio, which is also where you can check out all of our other lovely shows. So, yeah. And we'll be here next week. We are going to have the Cocksmith back in the studio.
That guy was awesome.
And we are going to have him. Dude, he harasses me all the time. Like, he wants me to tattoo him on the show next week. I don't know if that's going to go down, but...
There's plenty of room in here. We could absolutely arrange that.
I just don't know that I want to do a tattoo while I'm trying to do a show.
I got a tattoo while on the air many years ago when I was doing that radio station, the 102.4 Kill FM. It fucking hurt. But it was...
Public service announcement. Tattoos hurt.
Tattoos are not... Well, damn. Touche. So that's payback for Apagia's mushroom comment.
That's payback for him announcing to the public that Jenny Kush decided that when you eat mushrooms, the world is not quite right.
Some things are askew. So I made a giant public service announcement, made a big deal about it. And
so there you go.
Bam. Redelivered.
In your face. That really wasn't my intention, though. But yeah, so we are going to have the Cocksmith on the show. We are also going to have a woman come in and talk to us about her business that she runs, which is she does passions parties. If you're not familiar with what these are, sex toy parties. She does them for women. I don't know that she does any, like, sex toy shows for men, like, in their homes.
Well, but see, she could charge an entirely different amount for that show because, like, I have a sex toy. I brought it with me. Here, hold on.
I have a sex toy, I think, in my purse.
Right? Very nice.
Right.
You know, so I
right.
It's awesome.
Everywhere you go.
It's everywhere I want to be, and everywhere I go, no matter
everywhere
what.
I go. But anyway,
It's like, wait, what? Aha!
Touche.
Dun dun dun.
Anyway, you on the bus? Or chasing behind it?
I'm on the bus now. Shit.
Sweet. So yeah. Anyway, this woman is going to come on and talk about how she does sex toy shows for individual women, like little group parties, whatever. And she also does like couples sex toy parties, where couples can purchase their sex toys together. And I believe she may be bringing a few gift baskets and such for us to give away. Some titillizing titty balm and some other things.
Titty balm?
Yeah, like I was over at Nikki's apartment one day after this woman did one of these little shows at her place. And Nikki's like, here, rub some of this on your nipples. And I'm like, what? Okay. Like, dude, only with another woman could you be like, looks like your chapstick. Like, you know, did you rub this on your nipples too? But it was kind of weird because, like, it's kind of a menthol-ish type of electrifying tingliness.
Nipple stimulant?
Yeah, like, it's kind of weird. It, like, kind of, like, feels like this vibrating tingliness. You know the commercials for, what was the gum commercials where, like, they had, like, all those beads, like, on a speaker? And they're like, yeah. So it's like vibrating, like that's what it feels like on your nipples.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about next week on Sexpot Radio.
Fantastic.
And until then, I think we're gonna let our listeners get on with their lives.
Well, I just found one thing in my email. This has absolutely nothing at all to do with the show or anything that has to do with this show. But for those of you that live in Colorado and want to try to stop dipshits in their fucking tracks, Mitt Romney will be at the Jeffco Fairgrounds this Thursday The doors open at 9:45 in the morning, and program begins at 10:45. So decided to throw that out there. Just saw it, so can't not have that out there. So Thursday, August 2nd.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Sexpot Radio on iCannabisRadio.com. Be
You're really
sure that
gonna-
you tune in for all of our other shows. I'm totally just
Don't leave it on
ending
that
this
note.
show.
Say something sexy.
I can't say anything.
Katie, say something sexy.
Oh, fuck yeah!